As is tradition.
As tradition would have, hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the game. I am Dungeon Master Dom, and we are here for episode 3 of Barovian Nights.
Yeah.
Last we left off, we met some very interesting people. An interesting family of sorts that have taken over part of the city of Barovia. Let me get the map here so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So we have the village of Barovia here, and up in that little northwest pocket we have the entire area of the church itself. They have a pretty decent building and a pretty decent long area in the back. And you guys are kind of at the heart of the village right now over at the inn, where you met a strapping young Russian man named Dmitri. And some very interesting things happened, which we're going to retcon a little bit. Mostly in terms of exactly what was said and the interaction that was had with Sibyl and the vision that she had that night. So, Sibyl, you have fallen asleep that night, and you have a vision, right? Well, not unlike ones you had in the past, of that same preacher figure singing amongst for lack of a better term, horde of people. And they are singing Amazing Grace. And the singing starts to slowly kind of descend and quiet down as you start walking up the center aisle of the church. Welcome, sister. It's an interesting time to have you here.
She's just gonna kind of look around us and be like, "Okay, am I?" It's the same church that we went through, right?
Yes, but the light coming through like the windows and like the sigil, which is like the same symbol. It is not a moonlight, but it's also not a sunlight. It almost feels as if it is some external presence or magic that is pouring light on into this building. Which is weird because you know that it's nighttime. You haven't seen the sun come up since you got here. So, where is this light?
This dream, is it like something that she's had before? Or is this something like a new experience for her?
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
How you guys doing? 21.
21? So you've had visions like these before. As a speaker of the gods, for lack of a better term, you get these types of visions, some more vivid than others. So it's nothing new for you to have visions and communication from deities from these types of dreams. Which, if that's the case, immediately puts you on high alert. Because if this is how you get that communication from deities, why is he here and why are you here? And how are you in this setting if this is the communication you get in that type of presence?
Why am I here?
Well, you see.
It's a fantastic question, child.
She's had dreams like this before. Why wouldn't she just be blunt? She's on alert.
Well, there's a couple reasons. One, I have a feeling that you are the most sensible of the group. Two, also the most critical of me, my family, and our cause. And of anyone to assist in that challenge, you are my first choice. And number 3, as a messenger. I did not plan that. This world and this plane is plagued with sin and corruption. And someone of the faith such as yourself should be easily able to tell. Things that exist here should not exist in the way that this world operates on its own accord. Those who pass on cannot move to the afterlife. Those who feel harm and feel pain here have to experience it over and over again, and it's not fair to these people. It's not fair to you. I may not be a perfect man, but I give it a go. I'm trying. You see, like, just as I'm doing it, he hesitates and like looks down, kind of slides like the little cube that's in front of him, like most preachers have, like at the front of the church. Kind of slides off to the side and starts to step down, walk towards you. Now, what is it that you are here for? Not just here in front of me, not here within this division, but here in general. What did you come for, child? What do you see?
My own free will, but something called, and I answered. Not just I, but my group as well. Though we haven't known each other very long, we seem to have the same goals. But our real goal is to get out alive.
You see when you say not just I but my group, his eyes flash towards you. And not necessarily shock or surprise, but more is it almost as if an epiphany just happened. And he mutters something faintly under his breath. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
12.
You don't hear exactly what. He mutters something. The only word that you pick up is sibyl. Not necessarily in a panicked look, but definitely with a sense of urgency. He walks back to the queue, picks up a book with that same symbol on it, and starts flipping through the pages frantically. And you see as he's starting to spiral within this moment within his mind, the people that are in the actual queues themselves start to almost slowly dissipate and vanish, almost kind of like a Thanos snap, where it starts from the back and some just start to kind of just disappear into dust.
Essentially becoming unhinged.
Yes. As the control that either him or whatever being has has within the space is now starting to fall apart.
Were his siblings in the room as well?
You do not see them. If you want, you can make another perception check for me. But 19. You do not notice two of them. Because at this point you have seen all three. The only one that you notice who's at the front, with her hands on the back of the bench, shaking, watching Nathaniel freak out, is Grace, the youngest daughter. As she is watching this unfold, you see that there is a sense of panic and a sense of caution that she has just watching this unfold. And he is still just frantically flipping through pages, whispering and muttering to himself.
And like you said, people are disappearing at this point.
Yep, so it's very slow. It's not like, wait. Like, it's very slow. It starts off with, like, the backline of people, and that maybe takes about 15 to 30 seconds. Another 15 or 30 seconds to go by, and then the next row starts to kind of disappear. And it's so on and so forth the longer that this scene starts to play out. And after about 2-3 minutes of this, you start to see cracks in the actual physical building of the church itself.
Seem to be unraveling. So.
It's not this time yet. We haven't helped them. We haven't saved them. It's isn't ready.
It's not ready.
A new dawn.
Make a persuasion check.
So we'll say rats.
You see as he hesitates for a slight moment, looks in your eyes, and you both catch each other's eyes. For half an instant, you see not this figure of righteousness or like this like powerful symbol that he's trying to become, but a man who is scared, broken. He's nervous. And he walks up to you with the book in hand, and gently raises it towards you, almost offering it, and is muttering words underneath his breath, and start to get louder and louder. First seal's been opened, and I heard the voice of thunder, one of the four beasts say, "Come and see." And I saw the voice. And how followed with him. The eclipse is coming. And if we're not prepared, we can't see.
She'll take the book from him and look through it.
And as you hold the book, once it leaves his hands, as you look at him, it almost is like a still image and shatters. It's almost as if someone just punched him here. And as that happens, you look down at the book and start to feel a warmth. And at first it's calming, and at first it's giving you this sense of relief. But then it continues to grow. And it almost starts to hurt a little bit. And you wake up and you are actively on fire.
Oh shit.
And now with a book in your hand.
Got a magic book.
Got a magic book, and the fire, like, obviously there's going to be a sense of panic as soon as you awaken, but something that you notice while coming out of this vision, nothing else is catching on fire. Like, you know how fire spreads, you know how, like, especially, like, in a inn where, like, the bedding and the floor, like, there's so many flammable things that are in this setting, nothing else is catching on fire.
Mm-hmm.
I still wake up just like I did before, right?
Yes, because
they're like cuddling.
because you're hanging out, y'all are doing whatever y'all do. Whatever happens in that space, that is not for me to say.
Just kidding.
And
I had every intention of going down to flirt with the bartender some more, and we ended up going to bed. So
whatever dream or nightmare even is happening within that space, you're also feeling that warmth, which starts to come more and more into a pain, which you wake up and see actively on front of you a full-fledged fire.
yeah, immediately smothering with a blanket.
So as you wake
Stop,
up,
drop, and roll. Seriously.
as you wake up, you literally immediately, like, you both kind of awaken at the same time, and before you can even react, you feel the blanket come over you.
She legit said, "Oh shit."
That's exactly what happened. It's one of those like the blanket's on us like this, and it's just like.
Yeah.
You might want to lower the music a little bit.
Probably.
So I'm not so much worried about myself because being a tiefling, I'm resistant to fire, but but you're not.
I am highly flammable.
But I am putting her out, and at the same time I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you on fire?
I was about to say, we're all in the same room, right, too? So, like,
He's fucking sleeping.
Yeah, he's
but
asleep.
He was awake on watch.
Yes.
I mean,
Just really quickly, can you roll me a percentile? Really quickly?
A percentile?
Yeah. It's just for Twitch.
Sure, not the DM.
No, we have a Joe cartoon who just asked if the group can roll a percentile.
If the
And I didn't want to. Well, I'll just have Yeslie since the role playing was with Yeslie.
98. Ooh,
So I said I'm 98. God damn. Saucy.
that's pretty good. Look at that.
saucy.
Keep your dice.
A saucy boy.
Oh, God.
98.
I need the 10 back at least. You can have the 100.
So yeah, and as with the assistance of Philomina, the fire is put out. And there are some scorch marks on the book, but it seems as though it's only on the cover, that it hasn't actually affected the pages themselves.
Was it? Would I have been able to tell if that was like regular fire or was it like a divine fire? Like
Go
sacred
ahead.
flame-ish?
Make me either a perception or religion check, whichever you feel is more appropriate for the situation.
Religion or
Or-
what?
Religion, perception, or arcana, depending on what, like, which way that you're trying to discern this.
Okay. Well, perception's the only one I have plus in, so. 22.
22. So you definitely know that it is magical in nature, because one of the first things you notice, obviously, like, yeah, your innate reaction is smother the blanket, but you realize the fire never spread anywhere, and especially after once you start to take care of the fire and address that, you realize that, like, it didn't really spread to anything or anyone else. You notice there's a couple scorch marks on the book, but that was something she was actively holding. It never spread to anything else.
Is she hurt?
I was just about to ask that. Did I take any damage?
You did not. but like your body still feels warm and achy. Maybe that's from your sleep getting disrupted. Maybe that's getting like ripped out of this vision.
So, exhaustion.
Yeah. There is a bit of mental and physical fatigue and like maybe on like little bits of your clothing, like tiny little scorch marks, but nothing. Holy shit!
I haven't seen it yet.
Joe Cartoon just donated $98.
Oh,
Fucking champion.
Oh yeah.
what a
Nice.
fucking boss man.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, that means we gotta do something for him.
We do have to do something.
Who don't?
So this lovely person, Joe Cartoon 60, asked why you guys were role playing for a percentile roll, and I rolled 40, but he wanted the group to be a part of that, so that's why I had Yeslie do it.
Holy shit.
He was saying he can hardly hear the role playing because we only have one mic since we're running off of a laptop and it's not the best. So he just
So he
randomly
wants us to buy
did.
another mic.
Yeah, he wants us another mic.
So we're gonna work on getting another mic.
Yes, we are definitely 100% going to work on getting another
And-
mic.
Also, friends, I forgot to mention, I got a little bit of art for Sybil back. So,
Hey yo.
Hey.
so a little.
Let's get that up to the
Okay.
camera so
Still
they can see
working
what's going
on
on.
it. So,
All right.
Let's get that up to the camera so they can see what's going on.
For those of you who don't know, Sybil is Yeslie's character that she's playing.
Look at her. What an icon. What a
she's
fucking icon.
still being worked on right now.
Love it.
And Joe Cartoon, if it's this campaign or the one I run, we will do something very special for you. That is so nice out of your heart. We greatly appreciate it.
I want everyone to roll me a d4.
At D4.
A
A D4.
Oh god. 3.
Pointy boy. Also a 3.
A 4.
Uno.
Ooh. Can you
Go ahead and roll me a d6 for me.
Who?
So,
Sybil.
Can you send me that photo and then I'm just gonna do a photo of everyone in the Discord
5.
a 5.
so we can
5.
have Joe see it.
So on your
Oh,
character,
those are pretty cool.
on your character sheet, the stats are listed in a nice little row. What is the 5th stat?
Ooh, hold please.
Should be your highest one.
No, that's not commander.
Which is deception.
Oh, that's a skill sheet.
Your
Oh.
for your main stats,
Oh.
like strength, dexterity, constitution. I want to say it's wisdom is the 5th.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's 17.
Amazing. Give that a +1 for me, making that an 18.
Ooh, wait. That's her highest one too, because cleric.
So you can go ahead and manually add in a +1, and that is due to the graciousness of
Is
Sir
that
Joe
perm?
Cartoon. That is permanent.
Hey!
That is a
Wow.
Go.
permanent boost, and it's only fitting because you did roll that 98.
On my dice.
On my dice.
I want a plus to my wisdom.
So that means while
Me
role
too.
playing or talking, just try to be a little louder so we
Okay.
can get that. And we're definitely it's the only person who has
Oh.
donated ever that much. So
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's what you
extremely
sent me,
happy.
right?
It's a
revision?
newer, yeah.
Okay.
Newer revision.
Yes, we play every time on Tuesdays, 6:30, and then usually
Yeah,
on
thanks.
Wednesdays or
Next
Thursdays
year,
I
I'll
will try
give
to
you one.
stream on Xbox.
Love it.
But yeah, right now for Joe, if you're joining us, Dom over here, who is our Dungeon Master, he is one of my players in my campaign, which around Halloween time, I let my players DM so I can get a little plane, so I'm not a forever DM all the time. We call it the Halloween special.
And Joe
So-
Cartoon is not following.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for the follow, my guy.
So for that, when we revert back to the original game, everyone will get additional 9 fate tokens, 98 gold, and 9 potions split amongst you guys. So at the end of October, beginning of November, depending on how scheduling works, or late November, I'll be taking back over, and we're gonna just have some fun.
Woo!
I also do the same thing with burrito bowls. That I'll get the burrito bowl and then use the chips and basically make it like a dip.
Okay.
fucking slaps.
We'll talk more, Joe, so we can keep going. But
I am
forever
forever
DM.
Yep. I was in one of my play groups, and then unfortunately that game fell apart. So when good old Peter, Dungeon Master Peter, came to me with this idea and this offer, I was more than excited to get back in the saddle, and not just a one-shot, but a full, at least mini campaign. Hopefully, we continue more stuff. But I was more than happy to get back in the saddle. So getting back into it. You do know that there is a magical essence to it. Wherever it came from, wherever it originated, is hard to say.
Not getting any Fae vibes off of it.
You do.
I do get Fae vibes.
You do.
Wow.
I will say with matching that perception check, you do.
So much Fae vibes. I'm continuously.
Probably.
I'm still like. What the fuck is going on? Why did you burst into flames? Are you practicing magic in your sleep now?
No.
What the hell?
There's a vision. Look.
Shit. Do I recognize this book?
So you recognize the logo. It is the same logo that you witnessed when you guys walked into the church.
That real creepy dude.
Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck? No. Wake your asses up, boys! We're going to the church!
No.
I come in out of the other room. I get there's another room. Probably just taking a big bite of an apple. All right, I'm ready. Grace is supposedly outside. Is that still a thing?
She was up at the front for that. I don't. Was she?
He
outside?
saw her out
I
the
saw
No,
Grace outside
'cause-
of the tavern.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
You
So
saw-
then yes, that still is a thing.
that is still a thing.
We'll
Okay.
We'll run with that.
Oh yeah, blue-haired religion chick outside. The real pretty blue-haired one. She's outside.
Amazing. I snatch her by the hand and we are going to the front. Wait! No, they attacked you. We're done. Let's go.
It
We're
wasn't
just gonna.
an attack.
Bullshit! You were on fire! And I hold up her arm so she can see the scorch marks.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's. I've been around some fires and not to burn right there. Yeah.
But I wasn't hurt.
That doesn't matter.
He did.
They attacked you.
That might have been my fault. I shot him a look right before we left to try to get him like a "don't fuck with us" type of situation. So I apologize if I might have added.
Apologize for those assholes.
Fair. All right. Cool. Bet I like this lady. All right. All right. Cool.
He came to give me a premonition, as you will. He was saying some kind of weird stuff in there, but he seemed very freaked. And the vision started to crumble, and as it crumbled, I was pulled out of that space. And I don't believe that he was the one that initiated the fire. All I know is that I was pulled out of the space.
So like he lost power, lost control, like what?
Maybe.
Okay.
It seemed like the more frantic he got, the less control he had.
Makes sense to me. I mean, I don't deal with dreams. I deal with kitchens. So
You hear a pounding at the door. I gotta find the voice. Fuck.
Come on, Dimitri.
What in the actual fuck is happening at this 2 in the fucking morning? Why are you all shouting?
We're good. We're fine.
thank God I was trying to figure out the words. I couldn't get them
I
out.
wasn't gonna say anything nice.
Make a persuasion or deception check. Do not tell me which one it is.
She'll open the door a little.
We're good. We're fine. Nothing's going on.
I'm trying to have sex.
You're sleeping.
I'm trying to have sex.
If he slept through me shouting, I'd be.
Oh, I'm still sleeping.
Oh, you're still sleeping?
Okay, you said this.
Either persuasion or deception, but do not tell me which.
Okay. Got it.
17.
Holy. it's that kind of. Oh, okay. I apologize, ladies. I will see myself out. If you need anything, I will be downstairs. Because now this is throwing me off my sleep rhythm, which is okay. It's fine. I will just wear earplugs, and you kids have fun.
Yeah. Philomina might come see you later.
I feel like at this point Philomina's like used to these kind of like lies, and Philomina's like popped up behind her like, "Are you interested?"
With both of you making comments, he blushes and runs downstairs.
And that was the goal.
Good night. Good night.
Always got to make a man feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm talking about? That's the greatest weapon a lot of people could have right there.
This is true. I have found a lot of times that if you just make them uncomfortable, they will leave. Whereas if you make them mad, they want to stay and fight.
Boom.
It's a good way to say it.
Damn straight.
So during the dream,
Yes.
he did hand her the book.
Yes.
Was the page marked that he was looking at?
It was not.
It wasn't.
No, because once he handed it back, he closed the book and handed it to you.
Well, now that guy's gone, she's gonna rush back over.
You
to
get
the
another knock. I'm kidding.
She's gonna
Fire.
rush back over to where she left the book and start flipping.
Throw it in my hands.
Yeah. She's gonna take it from her.
As you guys play tug of war with this book and open it up, the pages are blank.
Oh, he gave you a journal. That was nice of him. Put down all of your feelings about this one god.
Let me look at this.
Shh. I'm going back to bed.
All good. I got watch still. Are we dealing with Grace, or are we just gonna leave her at the door?
Can
I was stopped
cast
on the way
detect
out, so.
magic on
You
it?
can. Go ahead.
I cast it.
Okay.
It says
Guidance. No, I'm kidding. I don't have that.
You sense magic in this way. You can learn at School of Magic. Yep.
So it definitely is magical. And you recognize that there is divination magic within this journal.
Okay. Trying to look at what I got.
Good berries. Good berries. Good.
Eats of his sleep.
I don't know how that works.
Huh?
Do you not eat in your sleep?
That's gonna be my response.
Who's asking me that?
Me as the God himself.
Kellenborg? It's been a while. We
Dad?
haven't talked.
Dad?
Hello, God, it's me, Margaret.
But Dad?
All this time I've been asking for guidance, and the first thing you want to ask me is whether I eat in my sleep. Wouldn't you know?
I don't want you in your sleep.
Why not? I need protection. This is why she caught on fire.
Sounds like a you problem. So that's really unfortunate. Sounds like you need to wear some, flame retardant clothing.
Okay.
That's
So
on our list.
it's blank and it's divination.
Yes.
Blank and divination. Probably cast augury on
Is
But
invisible
it's
considered
not
a condition?
it. It only tells me information. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. That's not going to do anything for me, though.
If you decide on what you want to do with the journal and then cast augury, it would at least give you more of a guiding towards what's happening. But in terms of figuring out what this journal is, it's like just casting augury before deciding anything. It's not. It's going to be very inconclusive.
I'll cast it with the thoughts of going back to the church and finding out more on this, even though I don't want to go to the church.
I mean, I kind of left them on a fuck you, so.
I want to go back to the church.
I mean, do you have your tarot cards with you?
I do.
Amazing.
She'll never be here without them.
I will not be going inside. I'll
Would
stand.
you like
I'll
me to
stand
draw,
at
or
the
would you
door
like-
so I can keep
I
eyes
would
on
like to
y'all.
draw.
But like,
Since I
I
am
would
this
like to
otherworldly
burn it
entity,
to
But I wanna do-
I will be the otherworldly entity. We're gonna go right here.
oh, we said burn a church to the ground.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Oh, that's why.
Wait,
If that's why we're going
holding
back.
it, or how
That's
I
where
have
I'm
it?
going to the
The
church.
way it's facing.
All right.
So
Okay,
the
so-
magician.
Go to
Magician
the
face up.
chapel and we're gonna burn it to the ground.
Gonna have a good berry.
So for the magician, being upright, the
I have so much space to do activities.
there's so much activities. The keywords are manifestation, resourcefulness, power, and inspired action. As a master manifester, the magician brings you tools, resources, and energy you need to make your dreams come true. Seriously, everything you need is right at your fingertips. So, in terms of augury,
That's what I was thinking right now. I'm like, motherfucker. It's all in his hands.
in terms of the augury, I believe it's woe is the good one. It's woe, wheel, both, or neither, right?
It's wheel for good result,
Okay.
woe for bad, wheel and woe for good, for both good and bad results, or nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
You get wheel.
Wheel.
I feel like that card. See, Calumore just told me that it was a me problem, and then Calumore had to pull a card and just told me that was a you problem, that you had the book and it was what you needed.
That sounds about right.
It's very poetic, but like
It's now a you problem, so
Figure it out.
yeah. As a paladin, I don't have a lot of spells that can help us figure that out. Don't have the range that you do.
so based on my reading, I think we have to go back to the church.
To burn it down.
Well, like I said,
No burning down.
I will stay within eyesight. I'm not talking to that guy. I'm not talking to anybody. And if they talk to me, we shouldn't have an issue.
D, is that you?
I have so many plans for him. He's not here.
I know, I was
I can't
just commenting on the
fuck
fact
with
that
him.
he was like, I'm not going to talk
I
to
have,
you.
I, have, s- I have so many ways to poke the bear, and then the bear's not here. I can't poke him.
You know.
I want to help, but I don't have anywhere to help.
What do you want to do?
I
What
would
do you
also
wanna
like
do?
to do. I would also like to inspect the book and do something, but I don't have anything besides looking at the book. Like,
But what do you want to do? I'm not asking what you can do. I'm asking what you want to do.
I want to be able to see if there's writing in it to see what it was that he was looking at. He didn't give us an empty fucking journal.
The book itself is empty. The more you look it over, and every like, you can literally sit there and do like the whole like, and even like a lot slower to skim through it. Every single page is blank.
I just feel like it's not really blank. We just need to know how to look at it.
I'll try to write something in it. Maybe it's one of those like, I don't know. I had a bard friend on one adventure, and he had a book that he would write into, and he'd write like a couple words, and then it would finish his sentence, like it would finish the lyric that he was trying to write. So like maybe it's like something like that.
I write Kalimdor as a mighty god.
Such a brat.
So you take the book, write that. You wait a few
Power
seconds, and you
kill.
see as the ink sinks into the paper, and as you see more ink appear underneath it.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
False deities will do you no good in this land.
The book's just like them. Come on.
It's their book.
Fine.
So now that I saw her do that.
Yes, you have seen this happen.
I'm gonna take away my toy again.
I am going to take away your toy again.
Help us.
And write parts of what I remember him saying about a seal and maybe the coming about what eclipse he said, or
The eclipse.
yeah, eclipse.
And
Yeah, I'll tell everyone what he said. And I'm like, maybe this word. He was saying something very strange.
rather than answering you, you see the ink coming from your sentence kind of like start to reform. So rather than like responding to what you're writing, it's kind of fixing what you were writing. So it's giving you the structure of the sentence of what he was saying. And the words read, I saw when the Lamb opened the first seal, and I heard, as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts say, come and see. And I saw, and behold, it was a white horse, and hell followed with him. The eclipse is coming. If you need me to send that in the Facebook group, I can do that as
Please.
well. Yes, of course.
Well, here's a dumb comment. How can there be an eclipse with no goddamn sun?
Eclipse of the moon.
I was just about to say that.
Lunar eclipse.
It's a lunar eclipse.
Which would make sense with all the white animal life around for great land, white horse.
In my head, I'm doing a lot of stuff.
In your head, you do.
In my head, I'm doing a lot
We're
of stuff.
being very loud. You're welcome to wake up
No,
anytime
no,
you
you
want.
guys are good. This gives me, because now I'm like, oh shit, probably should like start posting pictures about what we're doing and everything. Linking stuff up and all that fun stuff.
Alright, well. Anything else you want to do with this book, or go back to that creepy ass church with the only God?
Maybe we can ask the book what he meant. Like what eclipse?
Your book. Go for it.
It's not my book.
You woke up with it, supposedly.
She'll write in it, what is the eclipse? Or when is it?
And it responds. Let me double check. It responds, when all 7 seals have been opened, the eclipse will come to shed light on a world plagued by darkness.
I know we haven't talked about this in a while, but got anything to do with Strahd?
You wake up to that.
Is someone talking about Strahd?
Maybe we should just call him the
No?
Baron.
Okay.
We should probably call him the Baron.
Yeah, that's
Well,
probably
maybe
fair enough. Everyone gets all weird whenever we say his actual name.
It might sound weird. They might think it's weird when we say the Baron too, but
Yeah, fair enough.
who knows?
Ask about that. Does it have anything to do with the Baron? of
Would you
Barovia.
like to do it?
He doesn't want to touch anything belonging to them.
I'm a little scared right now. I got one book, and one book that I got needs all the recipes in it that needs it. And I don't need to read nothing else. This book's already got shit in it, and I just flip through it. It's just
Ask
nothing
the
but...
book what the other 4 beasts are.
What are the other 4 beasts? 4 beasts, right?
4 beasts. Or beat.
Or-
It says beats, but I'm assuming you meant beast.
Yes, I did mean beats.
No, that's
Did I?
thick beats, man.
Well, the 4 beats. It's actually a rave.
I knew it.
Bass, treble. Staccato.
God damn it. And it just says the other beasts will be revealed when those seals open.
Well, that's unhelpful. How can I keep the seals from being opened if I don't know what animal to look for?
Subscription of $9.99 per month.
I don't think it's meant to give us all the answers. Like most things.
Life would be easier if it was, though.
You're right, bud.
I just am curious, does this have anything to do with our primary objective, which
She'll
is
write
the Baron?
in the book. Does it have to do with Strahd?
You see that it literally, like, the ink drops as almost like literally it writing ellipses. Yes.
That's the book going, duh.
The book knows how to do dramatic pauses. This is crazy. ...
Yes. ...
Hey, just had to get the question out of the way. All right, I'm sorry, book. Damn.
Pretty sassy.
Man, I wish it would have just said ask Mazeltov.
No.
What a twist.
What's that tweet?
It was a druid all along.
So what should we do?
Well,
We still need to look for Irina.
is it really in our best interest to get Irina? Like, if the Baron's looking for Irina, and the Baron brought us here, if we go to Irina, isn't he just gonna follow us to her?
I mean, that sounds completely logical to me. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
I mean, he knows how to find us at any given time. Like,
I'm asleep.
I
we went
mean-
back to sleep.
I've been asleep this
He
whole
woke
time.
up when we said Strahd.
Yeah, but you guys left the room, right?
No.
Oh.
They've been in the room the whole time.
We're being so loud.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go. I'll wake up with that one moment drop. Nope. Someone says drop? Nope. Okay.
Well, as much as I fucking hate this goddamn church, is it possibly maybe something that we can use against the Baron? That, because everyone's been telling us to find Irina. Okay, well, what's so bad if he gets Irina? Like,
Well, according to Ismark,
yes,
her brother,
yes.
supposedly, the Baron believes her to be the reincarnated soul of his wife,
Of his
bride.
All right, love conquers all. All right,
Yeah. Anyways, apparently not everybody thinks that, just him.
okay.
And so he's just gone after her reincarnation again and again and again and again and again.
All right.
Obviously, she's not meeting great ends.
That's my thing. Yeah, like if he does find Irina, does it actually mean anything for him, or is I mean, I don't know how to more eloquently speak that. Yeah, is that all it needs? Like, is that because
Also-
I mean, shit, I'll help her find it. Fuck.
Also, I wonder why the Baron put this land into this cycle. It's his doing.
Yeah.
That they can't go anywhere, do anything, move on, pass on. They keep getting reincarnated. Why did he do that?
Maybe it's a game to him.
Well, right, but he's not getting what he wants either if he can't have Irina.
Yeah.
She keeps dying and coming back as well.
Loopholes. Maybe his magic isn't perfect.
He's going to wake me up.
No, I'm just
I've
thinking
offered to
myself.
wake him up several times. He says no.
Just making these faces.
I don't know if going back to the church is going to help us learn anything new. They're just going to try to convert us again.
Yep.
Irina wasn't there.
Nope.
Wait. She visits, but she wasn't there when we went.
You haven't told us that. Oh wait, no, you did tell us that she's down there. There's someone from the church that's downstairs.
Oh yeah, no. Grace has been down there for probably about 30 minutes. Or
Yeah,
so.
I tried to go get her, and you told me no.
Well, you seem like you were gonna go.
I am gonna go
shit
fight
I'll
on
run
her.
over to the window. Is she still out there?
You don't see her outside.
But she walked into the tavern, didn't she?
Last he knew, she was outside.
Yeah. So.
You do not know her location as of now. You guys look out the window. She is not outside of the building.
Well, she's either
whether
downstairs or she is in the village grabbing some more people for their faith. No,
Sounds like you're swiping people like that kid.
Yoink!
Look, I don't know how this church works, and it gave me creepy vibes. Maybe that's how they do it. They just go, "Hey, you need a guide? We got one." You know?
Can I pop a divine sense to see if she's anywhere in the vicinity of the tavern? I'm assuming the tavern isn't more than 60 feet.
61.
Nerd.
Thanks, Mike. Got a good old suck it nerd from.
Hey.
Yeah. So go ahead, pop divine sense. What does it detect?
It detects celestial, fiend, or no, celestial, undead, and fae. We switched fiend with fae because of my background. And then effects with the hallow spell within 60 feet.
Next thing you know, you're surrounded by 20 pings.
I mean, we caught the undead pings a lot when I first got here.
While I was in
You
the church,
get
I was so
a-
worried that they were
a
gonna
sense of
surround me. I was
fae.
like, oh, I'm fucked.
But not not the way you get a sense of fae from sibyl. So obviously you detect sibyl. Obviously you detect yourself. There is a presence of fae, but it's not like this is a fae creature. This is like straight out the fae, which to you recognize that it's an elf. Because elves are that kind of in between, like they're descendants of fae, so they still give off fae energy, but definitely not as strong as like a literal like satyr or archfey or like something directly from the fae itself. It's kind of like when someone makes bacon, like you can smell the bacon. It's there. It kind of simmers around, but like obviously the actual bacon itself is going to be a lot more pungent than just the sniff of the aroma in here.
Yeah. But I'm detecting that it is a presence and not necessarily a lingering essence.
Correct.
Okay. So when I pop the divine sense, you'll see my eyes do like the tiefling glow over thing, but it's like a smoky topaz because that's the Kellamore has the topaz tower. So my eyes will go over, and once it goes back to normal, I just go, she's still here.
Alright, yeah, I mean... Well, it's either go back to the church or talk to somebody who's from the church. So...
She came to us.
Watch that fucking hater. Gotta do something with that church. Alright, well... Let's wake up our goblin friend, because nobody needs to be alone.
Sybil will try and wake up.
Oi!
He's not waking up. She
Oh,
slaps him.
wait, hang on. Hang on. Bam!
I think one more for good measure.
Yeah, I don't want to knock him out, guys. I'm just waking him up.
His eyes are open now.
I pass out.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we're...
Pass out from injuries or just from being knocked around?
Both.
Well, we would have to have two.
No, I'm good.
Are there any good berries on the floor?
Yes, because he was
Lay on
snacking out
hands.
of the mud on the
Yeah.
ground.
Got it. Awesome.
No,
That
it's
was
okay.
good.
I didn't want
Don't
to
waste
lay
our Lloyd.
Lay on hands. 1 point.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I ate it.
I'm gonna walk over to you, open your mouth,
Pull
pull it back out.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're just gonna go downstairs and act like this never happened.
Gather up the good berries. What are we doing?
Blue hair Grace downstairs. We gotta deal with the church in some way, shape, or form.
But she's in the closet. What?
Yeah, we gotta acknowledge that one. Jesus Christ.
I thought your dreams were weird.
We gotta go downstairs.
Okay, I'll meet you guys down there.
No, you're coming with us.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Do you open the closet?
Yeah.
She's standing there.
Oh my god.
Can I go back?
Wait, did you not censor?
I did say she was in the building. I didn't get a ping for exactly where.
Yep, I'm holding my weapon in front of me, just 2 hands.
she's gonna she's gonna hide behind her.
Goodberry?
Grace.
What an unpleasant surprise.
How long have you been there?
7 out of 10. Long enough. I don't mean any harm.
Do I win?
I've come on guard. As
Do
you
I
can
believe her?
see. Do you want to check me?
Maybe. Yeah, no, I definitely blush and never mind.
Definitely think he just wants to frisk her.
Insight check.
Nope.
I'm calling for an insight check. She's fey. She's got fucking magic.
Alright.
Unarmed
check
my
her.
ass.
Nope. She made me blush. See? That's what I was talking about. Make somebody feel uncomfortable, they back down. Alright, yep. I'm still gonna hold my weapon. No worries.
21.
21? Yeah,
21.
she doesn't mean harm. She is coming in peace. And part of that also kind of locks in when you literally see Mazeltov pat her down, and he doesn't find any weapons.
Not fun too.
I hate you.
Stop manifesting shit, Peter.
Yes, I got it. That's what matters. Someone got the joke.
I fully didn't hear that.
Oh, I said, no, she has 2.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyways, Grace,
Well,
hello.
Like, literally, like, everywhere. She doesn't even flinch or hesitate, like, when... Like, with anything. There is nothing. Like, you could fucking decavity if you wanted to, and there's nothing.
No.
Nope.
No.
No?
No.
And you see that, like, the entire time she doesn't, like, flinch or hesitate. Like, the entire time she's just letting this happen.
Decavity.
What do we owe this unexpected visit?
From the closet.
Call it professional curiosity. Can I
I'm gonna pop this
Looks-
on the tree.
looks at Mazeltov, like kind of like. Can I at least get out the closet now, since we're gonna have a civilized conversation?
Okay, I'll get on her shoulders.
Okay. She like gently holds your hand, and like you like duck underneath like the top of the closet so that you don't smack your head.
I feel respected.
I activate a zone of truth.
Okay.
2-foot sphere sitting
She
on her.
willingly fails it.
Delightful Mazeltov.
Because you can tell who willingly fails versus like
Yeah.
you know who
I
passes.
know who passes, who fails.
And
I'll fail.
I will say as part of that, you recognize that she doesn't try and fight it.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't try and fight it. She willingly fails to save. Which also further cements this like the hesitation of like this idea of her coming in peace. Like she doesn't mean you harm.
You got that fucking ass. Alright. Well, she made me feel uncomfortable. I ain't gonna talk.
Is there a reason you're visiting us in the middle of our rest? Besides curiosity.
Well, granted, you guys are all awake, so wouldn't necessarily say this is the middle of your rest.
Are we awake? Do you understand why we're awake? Do you know why? And I hold up the book.
Well, that was quick.
You notice that there is a sense of not necessarily anger, but something on her face just reads like that this isn't right. Looks at you, looks at the book, looks at Sibyl, and is kind of glancing back and forth at the three of those things, not really looking at Tex or Mazeltov. Well, granted, Mazeltov's on her head. Granted, Mazeltov is still on her shoulders. as he's still holding her
Best
this,
day ever.
this entire time.
Well,
Why do you look so perplexed?
Why were you given that?
I was given the vision. And during my vision, I was given this. No further instructions, just the book.
As now she's starting to glance at everyone. Looks up at once, pop a couple times. Well, if he deems you worthy, who am I to judge?
great. So we're worthy. So tell us about the lamb that opened the first seal.
You see that there's an instant, like,
Damn, we're just
Dagger.
getting right to it. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna take a seat.
daggers at you.
But as I walk by, I want to pat.
You cast a
Philomina.
fierce look.
What do you mean?
God, that's Philomina.
What do you mean the seal's been opened?
In my vision, I was told. I'll read it now. I saw when the lamb opened the first seal, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts, say,
Come and see.
so you know what that is.
She's trembling. And the one you can tell obviously most is Mazeltov because you can physically feel her shaking.
That close. You're right about there.
Okay.
I was told this, and your brother seemed to be in much of the same state that you are in currently.
You see
And-
as her breath starts to quicken, almost as if she's having a panic attack in this moment right now.
Somebody call me emotions.
Oh, I'm looking.
I'll hug her head.
Pat her head.
purring like a cat.
She's still
Oh, I do have calm emotions.
physically shaking.
I don't know I can do anything about that.
I didn't reset my spell list.
Oh,
so
you didn't read that yourself.
I can do that. I'll cast calm emotions on her.
And you see as her breath starts to slow down, gently is like scratching at Mazeltov's head.
Did she willingly want to fail that?
Yes, 1,000%.
Just double checking. You never know.
Yes, I do appreciate wanting to foresee, but yes, she is willingly failing the save so that she can, like, she has come with no malintent and knows that, like, you guys were on edge, but senses that there's no malintent behind that spell and is willingly, like, offering herself for
So
that better.
she'll walk over to her, even though I know Philomena's gonna probably be like, no.
Behind you, I'm just letting you do your thing because it's your thing, but my tail is just twitching.
She'll walk over to what's her name? Grace.
Grace.
And touch her hands and cast calm emotions.
She grips onto your hands very tightly. You send the magic into her, and you see that, like, it slowly kind of, like, the goosebumps on her arms slowly start to dissipate as, like, you physically see the magic kind of going throughout her body, as the grip from her hands slowly starts to loosen, and pretty soon it's basically just a very gentle handle.
So cute. Sorry.
Yeah?
It was for a moment. Sorry.
I apologize. Normally I want to keep my composure. This world and this land is not right. The flow of time, the flow of life and death, it's been manipulated and desecrated. If a soul wishes to leave this place, they're like a rat trapped in a maze, endlessly searching for that piece of cheese, but there's never a connection point. There's no way out. He had a plan. He was ready to open the maze,
Yeah.
but okay. I don't know if he's ready for that next step. He knows Strahd is the enemy. He knows he must. Strahd must die for this plan to succeed. I don't know if he or even we're ready for that next step.
What would that next step be?
Killing Strahd. without hesitation. Like, she's not making eye contact with you, like, as if she's, like, lost in a trance.
Set up. So if you don't mind, this whole eclipse thing, is this good or bad? So you're saying the eclipse will help souls escape what the Baron is doing.
The eclipse will help start to regulate what is happening within this land and reintroduce it back into the material plane.
So
She takes, like, a couple, like, buttons and marbles, like, out of her pouch, and kind of, like, spreads it around to kind of, like, represent the different planes. That the material plane exists as almost the center branch for everything else to kind of weave off it. And for those of you devout, you are more apt with this.
Especially
but-
coming from another plane.
Correct. Like, this is like planar shifting 101 for you. Like, but
I like how she's acknowledging the fact that we are devout.
but for Barovia, she takes the marble and flicks it, and as she flicks it, it just rolls around the table. It doesn't sit in one specific spot. It's not stopping, it's not losing its momentum, it's just continuously moving. It passes through everything, but never stops at anything. People are able to access it from any plane, but aren't able to escape, for it never rests in one spot. It is continuously moving, it's continuously avoiding the other planes, as if it weren't allowing anything to escape.
yeah.
The eclipse is the start of trying to stabilize it back onto the material, but once it does, she flicks the marble again, and it kind of, like, as it goes to the material, kind of starts to bounce a couple of the other buttons around. If not done gracefully and properly, will cause a shift in the other planes and will cause unbalance if we are not prepared to stabilize it.
Alright. You got me so far. Damn, I had something. Anyways, so, okay, the next question. What scares you then? What just scared the shit out of you before my sibyl here calmed you down?
We're not prepared for Strahd. And if my brothers are, they certainly haven't shared that confidence with me.
So is
If
he?
we are not prepared to remove Strahd from the equation, the percentage of our success of stabilizing this plane goes down dramatically.
Okay.
We have a better chance with Strahd's removal, but if he is not dealt with and taken care of, we all not just will die, but cease to exist. Our souls will not pass on. We do not have another option. We don't have a plan B. Strahd's removal before the seals finalize with opening
Okay.
has to be our priority.
Priority is still to kill Strahd. Alright, so you're the second group now that's told us we need to dispatch of Strahd.
And I wish it were as easily said as done. If it were as easy as just saying that with even the resources that my family and I have, we would have done it already. It is not an easy task, and it is not something that we can take lightly. He has complete and utter control of not just his castle, but this land, and he controls everything here. There are very few blind spots he has, but the ones he does have, we operate within, grow our forces before it's too late.
Is the church a blind spot?
Yes. It is also the resting place of the fallen adventurers. Beyond the church is the graveyard, and the lost souls of adventurers who have tried wander up towards Strahd's castle every night at midnight. They go up as if they still have a mission to complete. But because they are already deceased, they've already failed and cannot pass on from this plane, they are stuck in an endless loop every night. And I have to be the one to guide them back.
Damn, Grace, you've given us more information than our own goddamn group member D. Alright, so.
It sounds like we could have got all this information at the church.
Who is D? Inside check.
Wait,
Wait,
did you willingly fail the zone of truth?
huh?
Did you willingly fail the zone of truth?
But she's not lying with
I know,
saying don't worry
but
about it.
But the zone of truth lets me know if they're lying, but does it make them tell the truth?
No, it doesn't.
Zone of Truth, I believe,
Just
does,
tells me if they're lying, right?
I
No,
believe,
I think it
believe Zone of
does.
Truth does make them compulsory tell the truth, but if she's
Oh.
just saying don't worry about it, she's not lying about who D is. She's
Yeah.
just avoiding the question.
Which you can, there's a loophole around it.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, as a loophole, you can either, like, lie by omission or not answer the question fully.
Yeah.
But if she presses further and you start to speak about
It
D
has
and-
to be the truth, and
to
I
at
can,
least your best knowledge.
yeah, and I can choose not to say anything at all. You won't want me to make the.
I'm going to make the insight check. Go ahead and roll either persuasion or deception. DC 15.
Oh yeah. Rob's probably screaming that I just. What are you doing?
What are you doing in my school? That's why he gave us the trigger name.
Yeah.
Doesn't press you any further.
I do.
I mean, you
have.
can tell her if you want to.
No, but she didn't ask.
She asked the group who is D.
And I said,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So she's not going to press
Sibyl any further, but if you as Mazeltov decide to tell her, you are currently on her shoulders and can whisper in her ear exactly what is happening.
I'm not gonna have to tell her anything like untruthful.
Yeah.
D is
Her
one of our
guide. He's
D
our
is
guide.
one of our found family members, much as
You
Nathaniel
know
is one of
everything,
yours.
though. He knows everything, though.
How do I know? Yeah, I do. On this episode of How I Met Your Mother, brought to you by Rex's Cooking.
And she has already been fucking more helpful though.
The true facts.
We can ask her what.
Oh well, I'm gonna try to cut it. I'm gonna try to cut a deal. And just be like,
we can ask her what.
tell
if,
Nathaniel to calm the fuck down on this church shit. We'll help you
You
out.
have your miniature by any chance that you use.
My little baby?
Will you put it in your dice pool? Trying to get every session with someone set up.
Always Yeslie's because she has her.
Oh,
Do
I did mine first, Colton second. Since this one was start heavily with Yeslie, the Yeslie's this time. Next time, Rachel's.
We can
And
ask
so on.
her what. What's her name? You know, whatever.
Oh, I have all the names. Silas, Nathaniel, Grace is who we're talking to, and Asher.
No, the woman we're looking
Oh, Ileana?
for. Yeah,
Or-
Ilia. Why did I say her?
I'm probably getting that name wrong. Is it Ileana? Or no?
Which character are we
Then
talking
we're
about?
wrong.
The
The one that.
Strahd's boo.
Oh, Irina.
Irene.
Oh, I was right.
No, she told us,
Irene,
Dave.
no.
Irina.
We
Alright.
can ask her about
Yeah,
why she has anything to do.
Yeah. There's a couple of things I'd like to ask. I want to know how many planes of existence they know about here, how many seals interact with planes of existence.
Yeah. How long is Sphere of Truth?
I want to know why they were funneling Fey magic into the
2 days.
Yeah. Fuck. Shit.
2 days.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
I do. That's why I zoned to truth. I want to know why they're funneling Fey magic into the people. Because yes, we did notice some nice side effects of that, but also, if anyone remembers, when I popped my
I will
divinity,
tell her the basic
my
knowledge I know
divine
of D.
sense in the beginning, when we found those zombie monsters out front, they also had a Fey presence. And I'm not wondering if what they're doing at the church is making people more susceptible to Strahd stuff.
Yeah.
It's up for 10 minutes.
It's up for 10 minutes
Yeah.
on the truth? Oh, fuck. We're probably coming to the end of it by now. At least halfway through it.
Yeah.
If you don't remind the DM, it lasts for the entire open.
Or
That-
DM just doesn't care and go, yeah, that's fine. Are you concentrating on it? Sure, awesome. Just keep it going.
Well, considering she's not taking damage, she doesn't have to worry about making concentration checks.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you told her the basic information that you know of D.
Correct.
What else is happening in this moment? So there was a couple of things that were being talked about here. Unless it was just y'all talking about how y'all are feeling.
Making fun of Rob's character, yada.
If there's anything you guys want to ask specifically, you should. But there are questions I want that don't pertain to immediate action.
Well. Alright. Well, leaving the church, I definitely did not leave on good terms with Nathaniel. Would he be willing to cut all the super religious stuff in exchange for us helping whatever is going on?
Define super religious stuff. As much as I wish I could dissuade him, he is a man of faith and believes that he is the voice for the voiceless, the voice of God himself. And
That's my issue, is that there are many gods. Maybe not in this realm exactly, but there are many gods. And my god would not exactly like it if I started working with somebody who said there are no other gods.
Make a persuasion check with advantage for me.
4. Yeah. Not super great, but
You still have inspiration?
no, I used it. What'd you say for persuasion?
Yep.
Persuasion is an 11.
I cannot speak for him or my brothers. But from where we are from, there is only one God.
Where are you from?
We both said it at the same time.
And as we have stayed here and we have moved past the initial shock of being here, we have learned of this fact that your people and your culture. Cheers, fuckers.
Oh, is that a hydrate?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't want to interrupt, so.
That
Here's Missy.
your belief system is based around multiple deities, and whether I agree with it or not, I have seen the impact and the ramifications of that. That there is divine intervention, there is that control, and whether or not I want to admit or my siblings want to admit, there is those sightings and those possibilities. But from where we're from, it is not like that. It is not as apparent as that in the miracles and offerings that our God has shown us, at least within our world, is strange, it's complex, it's not as definite as here.
Alright. Well, Grace, you're in the good book. You get to hopefully be our liaison, because depends on what the rest of the group here wants to do, but we were supposedly pulled here to do what you're asking us to do, and
I walk.
Yeah.
yeah, some of us walked, some of us got here by some great herb, others got here other ways, but will you give us about 5 minutes downstairs? We'll come to a consensus and we'll let you know.
I think Philomina had some questions.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm overstepping. Sorry, Philomina. You got some shit?
No.
You got some stuff for our Miss Grace here?
You got some shit? I do
Yeah,
have
some
some
shit.
I have some shit. It's not. It's personal shit though. It's not.
10-4. All right.
Good, buddy.
Only if she feels comfortable answering it. But like, we were brought here not together, but we formed our little family, found family. Is your family a found family?
She hesitates for a second. Nathaniel, Asher, and Silas are not. They are blood relatives, and they have been through a lot. They never had the best things growing up, and they weren't dealt the best hand. I, on the other hand, was not born into this family, but they accepted me nonetheless. And I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for Nathaniel. It is not the easiest road I've been on. It's not been the most kind. Nathaniel was the first to show me that I was worthy of niceties, that I was worthy of kindness and accepted me. His brothers did the same. I was not born into their family, but I have been adopted in nonetheless. And you see that there's like a faint smile that comes across her face as she's like telling the story, but you do recognize the immense amounts of pain that she's like recalling. Like, she's not even telling you what has happened, but you can tell like just recalling the events of what has happened in the past is just painful to her.
And you were found before you were brought here?
She nods.
Can you tell me why Nathaniel is funneling Fey magic into these people?
She sits and thinks, and it's not like an immediate, like, this is why, or like, it doesn't feel like she's thinking of like trying to like find a way to answer you.
Mm-hmm.
It feels as though she's thinking, trying to figure out exactly what you're asking, for lack of a better term.
She doesn't know what's going on. You just blew her mind.
Yeah.
She thought it was divine intervention, but no, it's fate.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I see perhaps that you are a little shocked. Sibyl and myself are very connected to the Fey realm. You yourself are highly connected to the Fey realm. And when I walked into that church, the overarching power there was Fey.
You see as her like eyes start, almost like physically, like her eyes start to shake as her pupils start to dilate a little bit.
Oh, hang on.
Go to the common
As you're almost like, her body's not shaking. It is almost like it is a mental battle. As her body itself is like almost catatonic, where she's just standing there. Looks at all of you for a moment, scared and confused, as you see that sense of calm from what you presume to be Sibyl's calm emotions start to take back over again. I don't know. And I wish I had a better answer for you. I apologize. I think I need a moment to compose myself. If you want to discuss amongst yourselves and meet me downstairs, you are more than welcome to. As she gently lifts Mazeltov off her shoulders and sets him on the ground.
No, buddy.
Ruffles your head a little bit. And starts to try and see herself off unless anybody stops her.
If you got a question, you better ask it. We might not see
I'll
it.
do my little run. Grab her hand.
Before, like,
I
as you start
think
to
that
turn,
I could hear the sound.
as you start to turn around, she grabs yours and does the same thing.
Before you go, I just have one more question.
She nods.
If you can. This book. Why do I have it? What is it exactly? Oh, you just seem so shocked that I was in possession of it. So what? Why?
I'm not shocked that he chose for you to have it. I'm more shocked in terms of the time frame. He only gives the Book of Nathaniel to those who he feels are worthy. To those where he can
have a direct line of communication to if he is not actively with them.
So so if I had, let's say a question, like
It is a journal of far speech for your kind. What was to our kind and our land a divine artifact, if you will, to you and your land would be known as a magical item. It allows you to communicate with him without physically being there. And it is not with him directly. He does not have to write in the journal. It is almost as if you're speaking with his consciousness.
Oh, good. We don't have to go to church.
You never have to wait for a response. You never have to question what it is. It is almost as if he himself has placed himself inside that journal.
The Horcrux.
And anything that you ask, he will know that you have asked, and any answers you get will be as if he answered from you asking him directly the question. And sometimes it may be a little bit more subconscious than he would like, but you at least get the response that you would get. Sometimes more truthful than even he would like. But if he has given you that journal, it is a passage of trust, and it is a right to have that journal.
Does he know who writes into it? Or just that it's Sibyl's book, so he would assume it was Sibyl?
He knows of who he gives those journals to, and he knows of the connection he has from each journal itself. And she pulls out of her sack and pulls out hers.
But I'm just saying, like, if someone wrote into Sibyl's book, would he know it wasn't Sibyl?
She nods.
She laughs a little bit, thinking about what she wrote in the book. About Callumborn.
Places it back in her sack and tightens it back up.
So him giving it to us is to help us in our journey with answering questions that we might have? Or is there something more
Questions
to
you
it?
may have for him, things he may need from you. It is a two-way communication. And
He already talked to me about having a book.
it is a symbol of a peace treaty, if you will. The phrasing of that and the wording of that isn't what I want for, but it is as close as I can define it as I can think of in this moment. That
I need your help, but don't bring your divine faith to my church.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Peace.
I don't recognize your gods, but hey, maybe we can help each other.
You scratch my back off.
Sorry.
no, but like as you guys are having that conversation, she like just shuts up and literally just kind of just points at you guys. She basically like I didn't say it, you guys did, and like just kind of letting you guys interact. And she's just like,
All right, yeah, let's get you. Go hang out downstairs. Dimitri will hook you up with something. I'm sure he's.
Dimitri's asleep. We're still in the middle of the night.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. It is like
We're
3
going back to
a.m.
bed. Go back to your church. We're going back to bed. Let's finish our long rest.
All right, we'll see you in the
well,
morning.
if you do not wish to share a drink with me,
I do.
She opens up her sack, pulls out a bottle of wine, sets it on the ground, curtsies, and walks out of the room and, to your knowledge, leaves the tavern. Or leaves the inn. Sorry.
Oh,
Can I have the
Mazel,
book?
no. What?
No.
What?
Do you want the book or the bottle? No. No. A book or bottle?
Bottle.
Bottle? No. Mm-mm. No.
we can't give him the book either.
You drink
At
it.
least one of us
You
get
actually
poison
drink it.
attacked.
Was it? All I did was put it in my mouth.
Did you... Have you
I don't think he
uncorked the
uncorked
bottle of
it.
wine?
Just put it in my mouth. But
Okay.
There is the initial panic of all of you as you see.
Yep.
it
No.
happen.
I would just,
And then, as you pull it out of his mouth, you realize that the top was never open.
Isn't this the same thing as lying? Anyways.
That's gone.
Because I can't open it.
Huh?
Can't open it.
Yeah. No. We're not gonna open it.
But hear me out. What if we did?
If we do, I'm gonna look over it first, make sure there ain't no funny business going on with it, and then we can share it. How's about that?
Okay, can you do it now?
Sure. I'll do it now. Sure. Anybody got a cork? No, wait, hang on. Pull my pouch. There we go.
Spiritual weapon.
Anyways. Alright.
The best way to expend a spell slot.
Cork to open a bottle of wine.
Slot too.
Cork.
Mother.
Uncork it.
Cool. Hang on.
I'm sure you have a fucking bottle opener. You're a goddamn chef.
Yep. But it's one of those instances where you're just like, where's my phone? And it's sitting right here in front of you, you know?
Yeah. You open the bottle of wine, and there is a almost heavenly scent to it.
Yep.
It is a very sweet, very dessert kind of wine. It is a white wine.
Alright. That would be good.
Almost like... and it's not like bubbling. It's like it's not carbonated, but it is just a gentle white dessert wine.
All right, I'm gonna burn a couple spells here.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn a. Do I want to know? Because we know. Well, this one just to make sure my suspicions are correct. I'm gonna burn a detect good and evil on the bottle.
Is it a bad bottle?
What does detect good and evil say?
During the duration, there's abjuration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. Whereas the creature is located. Never mind, I can't do that. It is on an object, not a creature.
I was gonna say. I was like, well, if you want to do that, you will notice that Grace is leaving the tavern.
No, I'll do detect magic instead. Detect magic, not detect good and evil.
You cast detect magic, and I have to pull back up the schools of magic.
Oh, it's a magical bottle of wine?
Wait, you don't have these memorized?
Do you?
Never.
I have the schools themselves memorized, but like the actual like subdivisions, for lack of a better term, like of what each one does, like abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, transmutation, like all of those. Like I have like those. Like I have the.
I have the terms. I don't have the.
Thank you. Yes, like
definitions.
all
know
of
what
what
this does.
falls underneath it.
Yeah.
You sense there's abjuration magic in it.
Abjuration?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Can I go ahead and detect poison and disease?
You cast detect poison disease. There is no poison.
Alright, cool. Just for good measure. Ring on my hand is gonna light up, and it's gonna I'm gonna cast from my ring of spell storing, purify food and drink.
Okay. What does purify food and drink do?
All non-magical food and drink within a 5.
It's non-magical.
Oh, motherfucker! It'd be crazy if I would read this shit. The spell's purified and rendered free of poison and disease. Alright.
Players want to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
imagine if I got that.
Peter, you see what I just rolled about Mazeltov?
Hey yo.
Natural
Oh.
100.
Damn. Damn.
Tom, damn it.
Damn, y'all.
Danielson.
Well, I know this thing's got some abjuration magic to it. I don't know how much you want to touch it, though.
As you are looking over the ball of Philomina on a 100 percentile, because fuck it, why not? You are very familiar with abjuration magic. Like, this is almost your fucking specialty, right?
Okay.
Like,
Yep.
abjuration magic is protection, shielding. Like, this is your fucking like
Wheelhouse.
roadhouse. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You also notice there's a sense of fae that is coming from that.
he casted detect poison and disease. There's no ill intent. It's not a poisoned bottle of wine.
If it
You
has-
do know that it is a magical presence, and there is a fey presence to it.
Would I recognize it?
Go ahead and make me
Or would she
Could-
recognize
Arcana, investigation,
I
or
was like, could I
perception.
make
But you, with the 100 on the,
Well, I know that it's some kind of protection.
you clock
thing,
it.
But could I make a Arcana? It would have to be Arcana.
Okay.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I would be able to match what I know of potions to a wine bottle that would offer protection magic?
It would be a stretch, but I will allow it.
Just if I have like in my brain, if I know of a potion that does something similar.
Can I drink the wine now?
No.
Damn it.
Not yet, buddy. Hang on.
But I
We
want
just gotta get done. We gotta get done inspecting. I just don't
Can
want
I
you
use
to
my
go, like,
DM inspiration
bring
for
us-
this?
You
I
can
got-
use your inspiration.
I got a natural 20.
Heyo! Yeah.
But,
It's fey as fuck.
I also got a natural 20.
Nah,
Oh,
fuck it.
shit.
Hell.
Oh, we definitely know what that shit is.
All right.
Is it that good stuff?
Let me take my bite.
I got a wand for impatient.
You are very
So-
impatient.
No, that's a
Hang on, buddy.
Best way to find out is drink it.
Oh, because I don't need you to be being a mindless.
Not wasting
Thing.
I'm not wasting a first level cure wounds on
You
you.
don't have to. I can do it myself.
I mean, he's doing
It's the bear thing all over again.
that. You know, Dad told me
I can't
sometimes
talk
you gotta
about
let
that.
the
I
chaos
also
reign. You
fell
know.
into step, so.
This should be my reward for finding her.
I'm still not convinced you
It
didn't
will
manifest
be.
her.
Anyways, this should be
You
my...
will. You will have the first glass. How's about that?
It,
I will
so,
guarantee that you get the first glass. I'll even pour
on a
it
natural
for
20 for you, Sybil,
5
you
minutes.
not only pick up that it's just fey magic, you not only pick up that it was casted by a fey creature, but you know exactly who casted it.
Who?
You know this is Grace's magic because you were just within her presence. It like the magical energy that you are matching alongside, like her. She just placed this bottle down, and you still sense her energy within it. For you specifically, Philomina, as a paladin,
Uh-huh.
you recognize that the magic that is imbued within this wine is the spell Aura of Purity. It is a 4th level abjuration spell. Purifying energy radiates from you in an aura of 30 feet radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in your area, including you, can't be deceased, has resistance to poison damage, and has advantage on saving throws against effects that would cause the following conditions: blind, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned.
Oh shit! You get a half a glass, Mazel.
You
Why?
can have it now, but it will be wasted. You'll enjoy it, but it won't be useful.
Dope.
Pour him a half a glass.
Exactly.
Look.
And I
Let's be honest.
I take out a measuring cup.
Okay, no. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any cocktail glasses that look like wine glasses that would be the correct size for a goblin? Because a
How
goblin-sized
fancy a glass you need?
A goblin-sized glass would look like a full glass to him.
Exactly.
You're right.
Also, to kind of open up the thread within
Oh,
this, you
shit,
guys
there.
are in an inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dimitri does have a full bar stocked downstairs.
Oh yeah.
If you do not have something, Dimitri probably has it downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So. Hey.
We'll take Molly's plate for us
Don't
downstairs.
think
Yeah.
I didn't have that idea. Anyway, well, there, Mazel, let's go downstairs.
Liquid
There's a full
in
bar.
mouth.
Okay, yeah,
Wine.
go downstairs and point at your mouth. Yeah, right now. We're going right now downstairs to pour you a glass.
No, now.
Yeah, right now.
No. Put drink in mouth. Now.
No, we're going downstairs to put the drink in mouth.
That
now.
makes no sense. I'm here.
But we're going
I
down
don't need
right
a
now.
cup.
Goblins.
Pour it in mouth.
All right.
Philomina grabs the bottle. Open.
You gotta take the cork off.
Go
The
ahead.
cork- the cork
The cork's
is
out.
Yeah,
Ah,
because
so-
we've been testing it.
One mouthful. He wanted it right then. He got one mouthful.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Let him have it.
That one.
Oh my god.
Shrivels and dies.
So, this wine not only just hits your tongue and your mouth, but it almost feels as if it hits your entire body.
Just be ready. He's
And
probably
this
gonna
is
spring on it.
This is the greatest you've ever felt.
Oh my god, put it away.
Hide it. Who has the bag of holding?
This is not just like a. This isn't a buzz. This isn't drunk. And like, as your friends have detected, like, you know that there's a magical essence imbued into it. But you just feel. You feel like this is exactly where you need to be.
Like the high I got last time.
I got the church.
Yep.
But we don't know how he feels, so.
Yep.
Actually, this is a good moment for us. This is exactly how he felt at the church, which means that all they're doing at the church is putting more purity on people.
Protecting them. Where the hell is he going?
At this point, he can turn into a bear. He can take care of himself. If he
Okay.
screams, we'll go.
You just go downstairs?
Yeah.
Привет, welcome to the inn. Fuck. Oh, it's you. Hello, little goblin.
Oh.
What can I do for you?
Well,
He's
we're
like
finding
fully
out
like
so much
sprawled across the bar top as he
information today.
as he went back to sleep downstairs and just is laying across
yeah.
the bar top.
Whiskey's on the rocks.
We're
Well,
gonna
yes,
find a way to contain him a little bit better, but
No.
Scoops up the glass.
Peter would never.
1 silver piece.
all he has to do is fail a whole person.
1 silver piece.
Gold.
Takes it, opens your jaw, and literally empties the entire, like, doesn't even like pour it, like just full on, but it all perfectly lands in your mouth. The whiskey and ice, just a perfect mix, almost as if it was perfectly poured for your mouth
I want
size.
to swirl it around, see if it enhances the buzz.
You now start to kind of feel that buzz. You definitely like now that like the wine now mixed with the whiskey like is definitely kind of blending into that buzz, but it's not like enhancing this feeling that you have. But you are now just have this feeling now also drunk.
Well, should we go down after him?
Are you okay? Are you
Ask her. She should be gone.
fantastic? Do you want to eat the glass too?
There.
Hands you the whiskey glass.
At some point, we have to go back to bed. I woke up because Sybil was coming.
Oh shit, that's right.
Do you want me to rinse it up for you? No.
No.
Okay. Is that a magic 8 ball or is it like a crystal ball?
Crucible.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll me a D100.
Hey yo. Mazeltov has plans.
While he's downstairs doing all this, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
If you want to, yeah.
21.
I don't control you. You see a vision within the crystal ball. And it is of a woman with 3 swords shoved through her face.
Oh, my head.
2 daggers pinning her arms, one in either direction, and another one through her feet, straight down.
Richard on camera.
And blood just dripping from it. You can't tell who the figure is or what the figure is, for lack of a better term. You know that it's a woman just based off of the shit, like the body figure. It is with white and red robes, and there is a like almost like brunette hair, like dark brown hair.
Why don't you show me anything good?
Fog starts to fill it up, and you see a old withered woman's hand just flip you off.
I'm gonna reach into
I
the
was
crystal
waiting
ball
for wrinkly
Okay.
boobs.
and break her hand, break her finger.
You son of a bitch! Ah, fuck! As the The fog dissipates and it's now just a crystal ball.
He asked for something good. To be honest, I would wait
question.
for my food.
Yes.
Where can I get kidnapped?
Oh, you're asking Dimitri?
Yeah.
But that is a very loaded question. I tend to keep this inn very safe and protect from anyone that has bad intent or wishes harm against other people. So it also depends on who you're trying to be kidnapped by. I can make that happen. I have connections, but I need to understand.
Do tell.
Well, what is it that you're trying to accomplish here?
I want to see where I end up.
But by whom? There is
Who can kidnap me?
yes,
No, I'm asking you who can.
and
do
I'm
it.
saying yes.
Oh, it's an odd group.
There is so many different factions and groups that if anyone wanted to kidnap you, they could come kidnap you. You are safe in the scene because I let you be safe in the scene. If I wanted you to be kidnapped, I would let you be kidnapped. It would be perfectly fine, and I wouldn't give a shit. I'm already paid.
Can I
But
pay
part-
you to kidnap my group?
By whom?
The people who make the people into pies.
I can try. She's a little bit of a feisty one, but if that is what you wish, I can make that happen.
No, I just want to make sure. I just want to see if it was a possibility.
That one's a little bit harder. I try and stay away from her. She kind of gives me the ick. The whole people vibe is kind of not about it.
How do you feel about the church?
I mean, I think they mean well. I've never been religious myself. I have 3 things I believe in. It is me, myself, and I. Right?
Yeah, love that.
What about the pan?
What about?
I'm not there. I'm just psychically analyzing.
A lot of birds in this place.
I've never been a devout person. I've never been one of the faith. I've had friends that are and interactions with people that are some more intimate than others, if you catch my drift. But it really isn't kind of my wheelhouse. I've never really understood it. I grew up in a world where it was, if you don't take care of self, world kills you.
Yeah.
World fucks you over. And I've learned if you do not be strong and do not take care of self, you will die. And I try and do my best to protect and help people that either need that type of assistance or are unable to do it themselves.
So are you protecting Strahd's woman?
Oh, well, if she asked me to, sure.
Or are you?
She has not asked me to.
Do you know where she's at?
Oh yeah, she's at the house.
Where's her house?
Down the street. So you guys are at the tavern, kind of in the middle of town. Almost all the way at the south of town is like this bigger building. There is the burgomaster's mansion. She is the adopted.
Burgermaster.
The burgomaster.
Burgermaster.
She is the adopted.
Burgermeister.
She is the adopted daughter of the burgomaster.
Is she there now?
I would assume so. That is where her home is. And if she is not there,
Too cold. I'll go there.
thank you for the service. Cool. So
So glad we're asleep.
in the middle of the night, Mazeltov is heading to the burgomaster's mansion.
By himself?
Yep.
Yep.
With his aura of purity soul. Yep.
Yep.
It's okay, I'm high.
It's okay.
What do the rest of you guys want to do?
I'm sleeping. I said I was going
Cool,
back to
you're
bed
asleep.
getting that full
What do you guys
rest.
want to do?
I finished my watch. I'm finishing my watch probably. Well, no, I'm gonna.
Probably wouldn't like this guy.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna use a sending spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message to my dad.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta get my math hands
Your
going here.
25 letter.
Yeah.
Your 25 words.
25 words. Alrighty.
1, 20.
Dear
Let's
Father.
go.
Perfect. 10s, 20s, 5. We got you.
Hey, Dad. Don't know if you will get this,
Don't know if you will get this.
but what do you do when the job seems too big?
We're at 18 right now.
18.
That's
In some middle realm. No clue.
It's not Mazeltov. That's text. This is Mazeltov.
No, I wanted to ask about Mazeltov. Mazeltov knew his dad.
Also,
with Mazeltov. Dot, dot, dot.
Dad says, shit.
sending allows the person to respond, correct?
Yes.
With 25
With 25 words as well.
words. as
Which is really funny because Matthew always made them count how many.
Yeah,
he
and then
said,
he
and
would
then
always
the
go on
response was
a
always
huge
forever
tangent.
long.
Yes.
So then it's
So, I mean, if you
the
want to go
whole
on a
thing
huge
was
tangent,
what,
it's
like
totally
in another
fine.
realm. What do you do if the job seems too big? And with Mazeltov.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad I came back for this.
First off, be careful around that little fucking goblin.
You still count.
Makes sense.
If it seems too big, grow stronger. And fight what's holding you back. Love you, Dad.
Go. Alright. Yeah, I think I lit a fire in my grill just to watch it burn. I'm not cooking anything. I'm just watching
Sending.
the fire.
Across the plains.
Do you do your sending through the fire?
Yeah, actually, probably I would.
And then, like, as the fire burns, like, you can see the script playing out, and, like, you're hearing the telepathy go in your mind as, like, the script is reading out through the fire itself.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Flavor text.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Alright.
Yeah, I love flavor text.
Alright, that's all I want to do.
Amazing.
I'll finish out my
Sybil,
watch.
is there anything that you want to do? Also, who's taking watch after text, if anyone?
Well, it was supposed to be Basil.
No, I was gonna be a full 8 hours.
Oh no, Jim.
Yeah.
I'll just say that Jinn is doing the rest of the
There.
hour, so we don't have to worry about
It
it.
was you and...
Jinn,
It was me and Jen, yeah.
is there
Because
anything?
we were going to do 4 hours and 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mazeltov
Is there
gets
anything
8.
that you want to do within this time?
She'll probably fiddle around with the book, like looking through it and seeing if it's like completely blank and trying to really understand it.
We'll get to that in a moment. So we'll move over to Mazeltov.
He's gonna stop her.
So Mazeltov, you are heading
I'll let
To the
this guy do
mansion.
what he did, what he gave it to you.
at
Huh?
at this point probably 2:33 in the morning. Like you've gotten a good night, like at least a solid like 4 or 5 hour nap. Like you've got enough sleep in you to get going, but definitely not enough to like get you through a whole fucking day after this. But you're also feeling you're on top of the fucking world. You've got a glass of whiskey in you. You've got this magical aura that the wine gave you. Like you are feeling fan-fucking-tastic.
I'm gonna do Spider-Man 3 walk. Yeah.
Fucking finger gunning. So you pull up to this mansion right here. A very crookedy gate with one of them swung wide open. Dead trees surrounding this very barren, like, wasteland of a mansion. It looks as though it's very unkept and unmaintained. And you see that there is a single light appearing from a room within like the top left corner as you're staring at the front of the building. You walk on in, and you walk up to the front door, which is slightly ajar. And you look inside, and it is pitch black. But the stench of death reeks from within these halls. A scent that you are all too familiar with.
Is it fresh death, stale, like?
It is a mix of both.
Oh.
There is some which is fresh and some which has lingered here for a little bit. Do goblins have dark sight?
Yeah, they do.
Cool. And as you look around, like in the interior of the lobby, obviously, like it looks like a kind of like a generic mansion. So like the center lobby area with like the staircase going in the middle that kind of splits off into like these separate sections, as well as rooms at the bottom. And there's a couple corpses of wolves laying within these grounds that has been starting to decompose. So like you can presume the older stench of death is what's lingering within these decomposing wolf bodies.
Oh. Say a little prayer. And I'll try to go upstairs to where I would see the room.
You're going towards where the light source is?
Yeah.
So you see that there is 3 rooms on that second level, and you see that underneath one of the doors, you see some of that like candlelight kind of peering underneath the doors, like just as like someone turned a bedroom light on. No response. No response. Someone.
That's perfect.
And you open it up, and it is a young woman's bedroom. You see a dresser, a closet, a bed, a couple posters of different iconography, one of which being the symbol from the church. And above the bed, you see, dripping in blood, the same figure that you saw in the crystal ball vision of that same woman's figure strung across above the bed itself, like almost as if the blood is dripping onto the bed sheet itself.
Damn.
What'd you pull out?
Whiskey bottle.
Were you filling it with her
Yeah.
blood?
Why do you think I brought the bottle?
Okay, so you fill the whiskey bottle with her blood, and it takes probably about 5 minutes, give or take, for just enough blood to drip into it, unless you're doing the whole thing.
Oh no, just one stream.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good enough.
So it takes a couple minutes for it to completely fill.
Ooh. Thorn whip.
What are you thorn whipping either onto to go up to or to pull down?
Because she's just floating in air with the things in her,
She's
right?
pinned to the wall with swords. Like, the swords and the knives are, like, pinning her to the wall as the blood is dripping onto the bed because it is fairly fresh.
Alright. Ooh. 1 second, sorry. I'm gonna see if I should have another use of it.
Okay.
I do. I'll wild shape into a bear
Okay. So you wild shape into the bear.
and take out all the knives and everything.
The body, after you pull out, like, as you pull out the swords from the face, thing goes down. As you pull the knives from the hands, like, almost fully collapses down as the legs are still pinned to the wall. You take out the last one, and the body fully collapses onto the ground.
Gather up the weapons, put in a sack. Try to tie her on myself. See if I can bring her with me.
Make a
That's a bear.
dexterity check.
That's a bear.
Yes.
Okay. Not too bad. 9.
It is very much like she's just sitting on your back, and like the rope is just kind of like around her body, but it's not like physically tied to you because like you can't use like you don't have fingers or thumbs. Like you can't like grab the rope and manipulate it, so it's just kind of like you almost just stuck your claw through the rope. You're just kind of holding the body down. It's working for now as just standing there. Once you start moving, that may be a different scenario.
If I move slowly enough, you think it would just... I feel like it would just, like, be good enough?
It could be.
I will slowly move out of the building with her.
If only you had another person there to help you stabilize things.
What is your passive perception?
If we... Do I take it off the bears?
You take it off yours because it is your wisdom charisma stat. Like it's not a
I do
physical
too.
stat.
Yeah,
You might be onto something. Give him a shot.
Passive... 15.
Although we're all gonna panic
With
when
your
we
passive
get 10
perception,
minutes
you sense some
Back.
labored breathing coming from the closet, and it's kind of like once you have finished up with like the swords and knives, and you're like kind of like once the body is stabilized and nothing is moving within the zone. Like there's the initial shock of obviously seeing the fucking body, and like you immediately take action to try and do this. And once you start to kind of like settle in and kind of like figure out if the body is stable, you very subtly hear it from the closet. And you can't tell if it's labored because it's injured or labored because it's nervous, but there is definitely some type of breathing coming from the closet itself of this bedroom.
I will give out a small roar. Like, kind of like eyes fixed on the closet.
The breathing quickens.
No, motions.
No response. No response.
I'll walk over to the closet.
As soon as the claws crash through the closet door, you hear an initial scream. And as you slide across, you see a woman. Boom.
Hey.
Heyo. But without any of her like armor or clothing, it is very much like basically like almost like a corset, for lack of a better term, kind of holding everything together, and like underwear just kind of like gathering it as she's like holding the sword, like holding a long sword towards you, physically shaking as now seeing this, and you see that there is bandages wrapped around both of her forearms, and there is blood dripping from those bandages. Stay back. Do not. Come any closer, I will kill you.
I'll stop Bear and go into Goblin. Fuck. Sorry about that. Character explain? Good Barry?
Don't touch me. Don't come fucking near me.
Do you want heals?
You to leave. I don't know you. I've never seen you. And
Oh, I'm not tough. I'm slightly high and drunk.
You come in here reeking of them, and you sit here and act as a friend. I don't trust you.
That's fine. Name?
Yours first.
Mazeltov. Bloodshot.
Arena Coliana. As she grabs her longsword with both of her hands, still shaking.
Ah, the other one was supposed to find. Then who's she?
A decoy for this to happen. You weren't supposed to find me.
Oh,
I don't want him to find me again.
that's what we're here for.
What?
We're here. Are you talking about?
Don't say his name.
Hey, but
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're here to stop that.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Okay.
Make an insight check.
Hey, that's actually not that bad.
Fuck yeah. Oh, very much so.
22.
You see as she's like looking you over very hesitantly, her arm still shaking as she starts to gently lower the sword. If that's true, then who sent you?
Her brother.
Pull out crystal ball. Lady in the ball. Old lady.
What?
Old lady put us on quest.
She's her sword.
I broke her finger.
What?
That's exactly what she said, I think. I can take you to people who have better answers than I do.
I feel like I shouldn't believe you.
Okay, here's my sickle.
You don't need to hand it to me. It's fine.
Here's a bag full of weapons.
Why do you have all of
No?
I don't.
Here's the body.
No, don't give me the body. I don't want the body.
So I can keep the body.
Sure.
Okay.
If that's what you want, then fucking go for it.
Now we have
Oh.
this many healers.
Okay.
Excuse
She
you.
turns around the closet and grabs another set of the
This many.
the red robes that she wears, like a little button up in pants. It starts to don some armor that she's left in the closet.
Can I heal you now?
Don't. You're fine. I'm not injured.
I know, I just want to do it.
Explore.
I'd rather you
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
But if I did...
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay. Can I have some blood?
What?
Well, if this is bad blood, then you're good blood. See?
What?
Okay, we can go. Mazeltov.
Irina.
Why does everyone do that?
You didn't ask her for blood.
Oh,
And you have small hands.
follow me.
And she follows you very
Oh, hold on.
about like. What are you doing?
You said I can have it. I have an idea.
She opens up a bag of holding, takes the body, puts it in the bag of holding.
That's a much better idea.
You hurt my head, but
I have berry for that.
okay, just leave the fuck away.
Okay.
As now, because the rope is dragging it into her bag, you almost have like a leash on her. As you're leading her back to the inn.
Look at the innkeeper.
If you're going to bring hookers into my house, at least fucking tell me.
5 gold.
What do you mean hooker?
What do you mean your house?
I question nothing. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
The fuck do you... Do you know that fucking guy? Fucking kick his
Nope.
ass.
He's a drink man.
Oh, he's just a bartender here? That's it?
Think so.
Okay.
Open up door.
Okay, amazing.
Who's up?
Oh, and who are all of
Hold on.
these people? They're all asleep.
Okay. On top of Rex.
Why are you...
You understand. Bite Goodberry. Wake up!
What the fuck is absolute? Wait. Oh, wait. Son of a bitch! What the... I go to grab my weapon.
2 things.
Because I.
More wine.
As soon as you reach to grab your weapon, you see you feel a hand grab your wrist, and you see that finger instantly stop you from grabbing towards your weapon.
2 things now.
Oh,
More
For the
wine.
second time.
I've done good job.
okay.
This time longer than 1 mouthful. And 2, how hard is it to find?
Find who?
Her.
I assume you're friends of this one? Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. Cool.
Reluctant? Reluctant's a really good word.
Friend is a
I said
subjective
Jerry
term. Amazing.
Stallone.
Hi, I'm Marina Kolyana.
See, I found.
This one decided to abduct me at 3 in the morning, and I'm about ready to kick his ass. He also asked for my blood. Is that a normal thing?
So here's the deal. He pretty much he has one rule: don't lie to him. But then after that, he just kind of does what he wants.
Okay.
I blame it on the species. I blame it on the goblin in him. But
Is a goblin in me? As I'm looking this direction, talking to her.
that's an everyday thing.
Okay.
That is every damn day. Here, can I get you anything? Are you hungry? Do you need?
I
No, you
I could use a glass of that wine. If
Uh,
that's a possibility.
It's really
now, do you?
I need something to drink, and I
Okay.
just see wine that is physically on the counter.
All right.
After
I'll go into
having
my
to
own
experience
stash.
this, whatever this is, I need a drink. I don't
I
care what it is.
I will go into my own stash and
Here you go.
grab just a red wine.
You throwing that at me?
And,
It's in between you 2.
The body?
No, the
here, let me
weapons.
wake up
weapons.
these
Okay, I
other
was
two
like, don't
ladies real quick, because they will definitely want to meet you.
And Tex wakes up both of you two.
And then bloody weapons.
For the second time, I wake up in a rush, freak the hell out.
Can we not freak people out for more than 5 minutes?
The thing is, we're new to Barovia, and we are just getting used to what's going on here, and our apologies if tensions are high right now.
Mazel, who did you bring into our room?
The girl you were looking for. The second time.
Meet Irina.
At your service.
I find women in closets.
Oh, fuck.
I-
Reach into my side pouch and pull out a flask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Full-
Oh,
So about that
what is
second
that?
gulp.
Sorry, absinthe.
About the second goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can I?
Why is it minty?
Can I reason with you here for a second?
Absinthe.
You can.
Okay. The wine is
Why am I
magical.
drinking
I know.
alcoholic
It has
toothpaste?
great benefits.
Yes.
That can benefit
Because it
everyone.
burns more and I'm
That's
immune
why I'm
to
only
fire.
asking for a second gulp.
Oh,
Whatever can fit in my mouth.
who hurt you?
That will be it until we need it.
Sorry, I point to the horns and resistant to fire.
So either
Burning
get
doesn't
more
hurt as
later
much.
or a little bit now.
A little bit now.
All right.
Did you pull out anything for her, by the way?
Huh?
Did you pull out anything like alcohol-wise for her?
I poured out a red Merlot. Just
She uses that as
Like,
to
I-
wash down the fucking absinthe because you're a goddamn There's a flask of absinthe.
I poured her.
I almost
a
want to
glass
remove
and-
inspiration if you haven't.
I know.
Just for that.
You know what? No.
No, you haven't.
I don't. I used
No,
it
she
on the
didn't.
roll for the potion bottle. For the
Oh.
wine bottle.
So yeah. All right. Is everybody good? Can we have another conversation at 3:30? We've only been out for an hour. Awesome. Great. Love it.
Sybil, do you want any? I'm getting a headache. No.
Don't
She's
drink.
so
man.
tired.
Oh, gods.
It's not a great ingredient.
It's
with a lot of
not,
things.
no.
I know. I am honestly.
It's not
sorry.
there to taste good.
It also doesn't feel good. I wish I
You want whiskey?
No, absinthe.
No, whiskey.
What?
Whiskey's not absinthe.
He wants to know if you want whiskey.
Do I want? What? No, I'm. Oh my god.
Okay, about second gulp.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
It looks like you parched.
Philomina, where's the Bob?
Can
Well, that's.
I'm
Merlot is a red.
I'm about 5 seconds away from walking out of here unless the four of you explain what the
Okay,
fuck I'm here
Mazeltov.
for.
Pause. We gotta talk to her first.
Fair.
Alright.
Don't ask what's in the bag though.
I approach slowly.
Oh yeah. By the way, as you see it, there's a rope that has been, that almost he has been holding on by a leash. Pulls out a whole fucking body from the bag and just throws it at Mazeltov.
Well, that's something. You're doing or
I don't want that in my
Thanks.
pouch anymore.
You're not keeping that.
At all.
Just whatever you wanted with it, be done with it by the morning, because we're not keeping it.
Okay. Hold on, 2 seconds. Really quick, I can go.
Yeah, I'll slide ahead.
Sleight of hand of what?
He's trying to swap the bottles.
Yeah, fair. Above table. I'm trying to give him some of my just plain white wine that I have. I have a red and a white. Ingredients, all that good shit.
So you're trying to sleight of hand so he doesn't recognize it.
Yep.
Go ahead and sleight of hand versus perception.
Okay. Oh, that's a big nope. But let's see.
How big is your nope?
Alright, base 5.
Base
Just
6.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
So what's your bonus to perception?
So total 10.
Total 6.
Ah.
So you open your mouth and you see the clumsiness of Tex trying to swap the bottle
He's so tired.
of exactly. This is at 3:30 in the fucking morning, trying to swap the bottle that you have felt so good about for the bottle of red merlot that you have seen Irina drinking a glass out of.
Gonna
And I
get
think
drink
the thi-
after Irina.
And I think the thing that points it out is the fact that you're swapping a white wine for a red wine.
Yeah.
And
I don't even think about it.
Exactly. It's 3:30 in the morning. You're
Yep.
just trying to confuse them.
Yep.
But you catch that they're
They
two
both
fully,
come in green
they're
bottles.
two fully different fucking colors, and you can catch that.
Sir, I'm
Yeah.
a small person. The wine's not going to be that much. You can keep the rest. Just give me one more swig.
Are you gonna stay in the room?
Sure.
Do you promise?
I will stay in the room.
Okay. Fine. I'll pour the correct wine. Open.
Ah.
1, 2, 3.
Nice, I can throw with disadvantage.
So much of a good thing.
If I can look for my shit on a piece of paper. Con saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh. 14.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, an 18 and 12. Yeah.
With the whole interaction with Irina and the walk there and back, it's kind of sobered you up. And at least after having the first sip, you kind of understand what to expect, and it kind of helps level you out. And now you're riding a real nice buzz. And you know whenever you're done with whatever you're planning on doing, which do I want to know? Absolutely not. But
I can tell you.
but I'll maybe ask here in a little bit.
Okay.
But you know the second that you go to knock out, you're gonna sleep like a goddamn rock.
Dope. Gotta have a midnight snack first.
Don't tell me you're eating the body.
No! Don't be rude.
Let's, before we continue with this, what are you doing with the body?
I'm actually interested as well.
Can I text you it?
Sure. Amazing. So
What
you,
tarnation is texting?
you pour the wine in his mouth,
Alright.
and the three of you are now alone in the room with Irina as you just see Mazeltov just
Yep.
dragging the body outside.
Just gonna let that one go. So
I'm gonna walk up to her
I'm
slowly
so
and just kind of like
scoot my chair closer.
just. What I'm doing is I'm approaching her, but I'm also angling my body so that Maz is behind me, so he's out of line of sight. Obviously, we all know that he's doing something, but not directly looking at him.
I'm not gonna do it in here.
I don't even want to see you dragging it.
I said I would promise that I'll stay in the room, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yep. Stay in the room.
That was the agreement of the deal.
That's all I
I'll
need.
drag the body over and then sit on it.
Okay.
I'm very sorry that he drugged you here
I-
in the morning. May I address, and I point to her forearms with bandaging. Can I? Well, it's very obvious that I want to see her arms.
May I?
We're gonna need to address that. I cannot let that.
And or. I said
slide.
and or.
Yep.
I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously, I need.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
Fuck. All right.
I mean, you're still in the room.
Fucking hell. All right.
Obviously, I want to wait.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll wait.
You see that there is.
If you malign a dead body, my paladin ass is gonna kick yours.
So
I am just.
you go to try and address her bandages, and you see that she pulls her arms away from you.
Oh,
As she's like just back and forth, looking at you, looking at her bandages, looking at you, looking back and forth at her bandages. Just
At the very
Back and
least,
forth.
allow me to bandage them correctly. You're going to bleed out in my room.
as much as I appreciate that offer, they are bandaged correctly.
You're dipping.
Side point.
You know, how's about instead of people start touching on people, how's about we get a nice introductions out of the way and figure out. I mean, we've heard a lot about you, but obviously you don't know shit from us. So,
That's one way of putting it.
yeah, I'm Tex Stone from Simbar. Here, Simbar. Sorry if you.
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, figured.
Irina Kolyana.
Nice to meet you.
Mazeltov!
I don't like that she's doing that.
She's fucking nervous. Like,
No.
she's.
Philomena's just standing there in front of her like, I can't heal you with my fucking fingers, but you're gonna shake. Never mind.
But it's also like not like a full like handshake. Like it wasn't like a.
I know,
"Hey
but
there, partner."
I know, but I'm just like, that's all it would have taken for me to stop the bleeding.
My compadre's here.
I'm Sybil. Someone, are you hungry?
Flesh. No, it's 3 in the morning. I had dinner before I tried to go to sleep until this one. Flesh inspired him.
I apologize
I-
for him.
Very dainty.
You did that with me too.
It's very, very dainty.
I ain't question it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know any of you, and I'm very on edge. And I
That's
don't
alright. That's
know.
what we're doing right now.
I-
Philomina, can you speed this up?
What do you want me to do? She won't touch my hand.
Well, you gotta
yourself.
introduce yourself. We're getting to know each other, de-escalating the situation, as some say.
Philomena,
Irina.
forces beyond my control brought me here to protect you, and I'm not sure why.
Irina.
I
Lay on
know.
hands!
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. I was waiting for it.
Are you casting lay on hands as you touch her?
Yes.
How many points are you expending?
I'm only sealing the wounds. I'm not trying to make any kind of like mass healing on her. So probably only about 2 or 3. Just whatever to seal the arms up.
And the blood stops dripping from the bandages as like as soon as she starts to glow, she like fully like backs away to the corners, like staring at her arms and just like shaking.
So sorry, apologies. We just want to make sure you're okay. We were pulled here by unknown sources.
You're with them, aren't you?
I walk
With who?
Ooh.
Who do you think that we are with? Who are you afraid that we are here with? Oh, him? No.
now that E.
Oh, we were told the short and long of it. We were told by a gypsy in a wagon that we were brought here to eliminate,
Bring peace to the
bring
land.
peace by getting rid. She kept using very roundabout terms. She asked us to eliminate the Baron.
Yeah.
And our
She
Your brother also.
unhooks the bandage as you're saying this and slowly starts to unwrap her arm. Continue with what you're saying as she's doing this.
Your brother also sent us to check on you and keep you safe.
Drops the first bandage, and as her arm kind of dangles down, you see the word wrath literally carved into her skin.
That's something.
And she undoes the other one. And you see the word pride carved into her other forearm.
Pride.
Yep, wrath and pride. As they are carved into her forearms.
Wrath and what?
Pride.
It's the next rap album.
Now,
Fuck the police coming straight.
That's why it's Pride and Wrath.
is this was it self-done or done to you? Self-inflicted? Self-inflicted, yeah.
You think I would do this to myself?
I don't know you.
I've kind of been around and I've seen people do crazier shit to themselves.
That fucking monster from the church.
Yeah.
Whatever his fucking name is. Silas?
Silas or Nathaniel?
Silas.
Silas. Alright.
He asked me to confess my sins, and I told him everything that happened with him, with this land, and he said the only way to confess was to not only speak it out, but to write it out, and if I wanted to fully remove it, I'd have to physically cut it out. That once it is imbued into my skin, that once it is removed from my body, is removed purely and fully.
Well,
That's fucked up.
No shit.
Then it isn't true.
Here the fuck we are now, aren't we?
Mutilating you didn't change what happened. Mutilating you didn't fix it.
And not doing anything doesn't fix anything either. And
I'm not saying do nothing, but I'm just saying you don't have to do what that fuck shit says.
she pulls down the collar of her button up, and you see that there is 2 bite marks in her neck. They look like a lot older scars than the ones that are physically in her forearms. Like the forearms ones look fresh, like probably either today or at least within the past like day or 2.
okay.
But the ones on her neck like seem like they've been there for a long time.
Do they look like human?
There's 2 very prominent, like more prominent within the actual skin than regular, and you can tell that it is more of the canines that have protruded more of the skin. And with that information, one could assume that it is at least of a vampiric sense.
Yep. Alright. Was that by the Baron or? You're right, dumb question.
She just nods and continues to sip her wine.
Yeah, dumb question. Look, we're kind of lost in all this. We just actually got done talking to someone from that church and saying that there's an eclipse that's supposed to help, and sounds pretty interesting. But obviously, working with crazy zealots, not as interesting. What can you tell us? What's your story? Because we're blank canvases right now. We know nothing. All we know is that we're supposed to come here and defeat the Baron. Because
As group after group is summoned here to do that.
with the group at the church, I don't know what to believe. They were new and they've lasted longer than anyone I've seen. So I've had my suspicions and I've had my curiosities, and I went there during the day in order to figure out what it is they want to do and what it is they're trying to do. And Nathaniel himself speaks, at the very least, a true nature. He isn't a ill-mannered or ill-natured man. He doesn't wish for people to be hurt. And each of his siblings have a role. But at night, I don't get rest. I haven't been able to sleep for the onslaughts that have been happening within my home. We've been attacked every night, or at least up until about 3 days ago, when my father died.
So that must have been, what, probably a day before we got here? 2 days before we got here?
Roughly.
Okay.
Once that happened, the onslaught stopped. And I don't know who, where, why it happened, but I did my best to save him. And you see tears start to run down her face as she's recollecting these moments. That's right. As she kind of starts to now kind of put herself in the fetal position.
Yeah.
Sybil will go over and comfort her.
I tried.
I bet you tried your best that you could do, but sometimes things happen. I'll cast a calm emotion on her.
She tries to resist it. What is your DC? Well, she rolled a fucking 2, so that definitely
It was 15.
phenomenal. Yeah, she definitely doesn't have a plus fucking 13, whatever fucking save that is. As you see, as her breath starts to regulate and the tears stop streaming down her face, as she wipes it off and stands back up. Sorry, it's been a lot recently.
Sounds like it. However, what, if you don't mind filling in the gaps, we know he's looking for you. We're happy to protect and do whatever we must, but is there anything you can give us? Is there anything that would help us? Because, I mean, there's a good amount of us, but I feel like we're probably outmatched right now.
At least right now, yes. This isn't a one-on-one battle you can win. Gods know I've tried for a while. And when I recruited help, they seemed nice at first, yet here I am with scars upon my arms.
You don't have to have those, by the way. You don't want them.
It's already too late for that.
Not really. I take any small object within hand's reach and snap it, and then use mending.
What does Mendon say?
I'm not saying I would use mending on her, just using that as a cantrip to be like, I can fix things. I would be using the full cure wounds on her to try to relieve the... It says the spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch. Broken chain link, 2 halves of broken key, torn cloak, leaking wineskin. I'm not saying I'd use mending on her. Though, if you would let me use a cantrip to heal every small cut...
That's what I'm trying to, like, see, like, is this what you are trying to... Are you trying to use mending to...
I'm using mending as an analogy to break something and mend it.
Okay.
Cure wounds was what I intended for her arms, to heal away a scar. Okay. Now, if you're allowing me to use mending 20,000 times for each individual cut on her arm, I would.
You can certainly try.
Because that's cantrips, I can do that all day.
Yeah.
But I would be willing just to use the cure wounds, and do this spell slot.
You see that as soon as you start casting magic again, there is just a reflexive fear of it. And there is hesitation within her eyes. You don't even have to roll to see that. She wants to trust you guys. She wants to believe, but she's been so afraid and so alone these past however long that you can't even tell that, like, it seems as though that it's not going to really change how she feels, at least in this moment. Maybe further down the line, but at least right now, it's not going to change anything.
I won't force you. I won't use my magic against you in any way that you don't want me to. But you hinder my abilities to protect you if I can't use it.
You don't need protection.
Sure.
I appreciate your assistance, and I appreciate your wanting to help. Do not get me wrong, I'm not trying to be an asshole here. I'm not this damsel in distress. I don't need saving. I don't need protection. As much as these people want to think I do, and whips the wine glass and shatters it across the wall.
Oh.
Fragile being that these people want to assume I am.
We're not assuming that you're weak or that you're frail, because we
But
can
you're
already
telling me
see
you
that
want you want to protect me. I don't need.
I don't protect things
protection.
because they're weak. I protect her because I love her. You know this.
You know what? I'll drink to that. We have some good drinking.
No.
Yeah?
Exactly. We should drink.
Goddamn.
I don't know you from the next human down the street. I was brought here. I was given a mission by my elder that included protecting you. You can be as strong as you want. I'm still here to do it. This one right here can knock me on my ass. I'm still gonna put my shield in front of her.
Persuasion check.
+1 for teaching swag.
We'll see what you rolls will go.
So
Yeah!
Persuasion.
Oh! That 20? Yeah. Yeah.
Boy.
You see that, like, this defense mechanism that she's put up after being burned in the past, as she's studying and analyzing the, like, basically, like, the chemistry here, right? Like, she's just trying to, like, analyze that, like, you're not just spewing things out of your ass, like, you and your compatriots are also kind of, like, funneling into that. As she just drops to her knees and puts her arms in front of her. Well, going alone hasn't gotten me much now, hasn't it?
Going alone rarely works, and I point to the scars on my neck that are also teeth marks, but not vampire marks.
Let's get some rest and we'll address this in the morning, shall we?
Agreed.
Fucking finally.
Can I leave it right now?
What is he doing?
It's a fantastic question.
I don't know what Peter's doing with that body.
Are you still in the room? Is this all that's happening?
Yes, he's still in
He
the room.
promised.
He
Oh.
promised that he would be in the room.
But once it's over, I'm good now.
So,
I could care less. I'm gonna go to sleep, and if you're dead in the morning, I'll bury your body with grace. How's about that?
Cool, so Tex and Irina knock out. What are the other two doing?
I've slept quite a bit because we were on the second watch. I'll probably just stay up the rest of the time. Because, yeah, we were sent here to get her, but I don't know her.
Mazeltov
shoes.
found 2.
2 girls in a closet.
I found the plot hooks.
It's the only way that was going to happen, too, because I wasn't about to let the group go after her.
Fuck no.
Mazeltov has method to his madness.
I was gonna just ignore the fuck out of her. I was like, so Strahd wants her, as far away from her as we can be, would be the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
I was probably gonna try to convince you though.
Oh no, you guys would have all tried to convince me. D for sure has always been like, we need to get to Irina, so. That wouldn't have stopped me from doing it. I'd have been like, let's set up a decoy, let's send another party out after and send them in the opposite direction.
Okay, I thought about if shit was like dramatically bad in there. I'm like, oh, I can just shape into a mouse, find my way up
Yeah,
there. and then, like,
I'm
just, like,
not gonna
scout,
lie. I
and then, like,
fully
come back.
expected shit to
Oh,
be
yeah.
not okay.
Oh,
I was
same.
like, God
Oh,
damn
yeah.
it, Peter's gonna have to make a new fucking character. We're gonna have to.
I was thinking, I was like,
I was ready for
it
it.
was nice to meet you.
Honestly, I was ready for it. I was like, okay, if this is how he goes, this is how he's gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
There.
If anything, I'll retreat if necessary if I can, because Fury of the Small, I can just book it.
Yeah.
Bro.
And get the fuck out of there. If not, I made my bed. I'm
Prepared to land it?
yep. Yep. Regret nothing.
Don't they style those Mountain Dews?
All the way at the very bottom. All the way at the bottom.
Your Mountain Dews or my Mountain Dews?
No, not those ones. The other French.
Oh.
Question mark?
Yes. My Mountain Dews are over there. There's also ginger ale if you want to cut it, because I can't do them by themselves.
Fair.
I want control.
Not
Alright,
that,
cool. So what
not
are
that the alcohol
Sybil and
bothers me,
Philomina
but I
doing
can't like the
as
taste. I'm like,
Tux and
Oh,
Irina
it's like-
go to crash?
Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
I got them for the Baja, and then it was kind of gross.
Baja.
Ball.
Apparently the Baja's berry blast was really good.
Berry Blast is not in this box, so.
No, it's regular soda.
Pineapple is good.
Um,
Bitch, I said pineapple.
I know. I'm.
Yep, you're going off to do the thing. I want to figure out what is happening before we get to that,
Okay.
because there's a lot to unravel with that.
We're not gonna-
So what are Sybil and Philomina doing at this moment?
Philomina decided just to stay up the rest of the night. Like, I think between the first and second watches and a little bit of in between, so she's got enough rest. She's just gonna stay up the rest
You'll
of the
be a
night.
little bit tired, but you're not gonna like suffer anything that you like lose from like a full rest or anything. So you still get the full bit. You don't like have exhaustion or anything like that. But like
she's used to traveling in pairs anyways, so
Yeah.
she's used to doing longer
yeah,
overnight.
He used to kind of like get like the 5-6 hour rests and still like kind of just thriving off of that.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Zoe?
She's
Power
gonna try to stay awake and kind of keep watch too, but she's gonna eventually clock.
Yeah, especially after what happened with
Because
the vision, like
yeah,
you're still
she's very exhausted.
yeah.
I'm not staying up so you can have exhaustion points, girl.
No. I know that, but she's gonna want to stay up with her.
Is there anything that you and Philomina want to say before like you start to crash? Like as you guys are keeping this watch as Jinn goes to sleep.
We gotta talk about what I talked about. I feel like you reacted very much like, oh, and I'm like, you should know.
Yes.
You love me?
I feel like that person who's like, I like hearing it. Like,
Say it.
I know.
It's
You just don't say it.
And you
enough.
said it from a strangers? Oh. But I mean, if you want to say it one more time before bed, I won't say no.
I mean, I still give my better half shit because she said it first, so I will always have that one up of just like you said it first. Yeah, surprisingly enough, she said it first.
Yeah. I believe it.
It's gonna take a lot to heal this one.
It's on the main lift.
It was actually she dropped me off to work and said it subconsciously. And I was like,
a little bit of
shut up! Did you just say it first?
Call out.
No, I fully fucking called her out for it. She's like, nope, we're not
I
talking
can't
about it. I'm
hear us
like,
on the
no,
microphone
we're
at all.
talking about this. Did you just say it first?
It's literally part of like
We're just
every
having a
sitcom or every
talk.
movie. Okay, bye now.
Yeah.
That $98 into the microphone over here, we have a multiple and everything.
Well, I found ones that like are like for phone, but they clip on. I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect, but I don't exactly know how to sync multiple microphones to the
No, I just need another
laptop.
one of those, but they're gonna send too.
Well, there's ones that you can like clip on and then use, but my only worry is putting too many mics on there that it's not gonna register correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play around with it.
Yeah.
So is there any interaction that you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So I'll just repeat what we said before because they couldn't hear us. She's gonna take a lot of healing this one.
She will, but at least we were able to get some trust from her.
Yeah. You're better at that than I am, so I'm gonna need you to like take care of the arms because she's not gonna be able to wield a weapon like that.
She looked pretty fine to me.
No. You could. You see the way she was shaking?
She's terrified.
Blood loss.
Blood loss.
Battle medic here because I'm not a healer, but like blood loss. She's not gonna be any help to us if she falls out.
See what we can do tomorrow.
Can I kick Silas's ass now? Can we go to the church and burn it down?
Take me to church.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I know Tex really wants to do that too, but
On the way
let's-
out.
Yeah.
On the way out, we're going to decimate that entire road.
How to Cook a Church by Tex.
Just-
a little bit of salt.
Please.
You just need a
Please,
little
they
bit of
are a
salt.
menace.
Just
Menace.
You know what I love?
You were on fire. She has got carved words into her arm. I'm trying not to like raise my voice because everyone's asleep.
stage whisper. Stage whisper.
I think that's doable.
Okay, good. I'm glad we are agreed.
Starts falling asleep.
Also, don't act so surprised next time. Rude.
So as
Just as she like lays down and just like petting her head between the horns. Just,
as
like, rude.
Sybil falls asleep, Philomina keeps watch. Let's move over to Mazeltov.
I just need to
No
know,
one blushed, no one-
am I able to do it
Yes. Yes. you are.
uninterrupted?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to say what I did.
You are able to.
Do what I want.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he has to tell the room.
No. Don't wanna.
Well, we're gonna leave that suspense for the class.
Now, he did ask about how someone can be kidnapped, so I would probably
So-
assume it has something to do with that.
And with what you have, you unlock a vision.
Not many. As
I think so.
as a lot of the data seems corrupted.
Fair.
But up until the point where you see Irina's face, that is when it is finally coming into clear picture. And she says, "Okay, it'll be fine. Get yours together." As the vision starts to blur out a little bit, and it starts to regain as the vision almost goes from pitch black to eyes wide open as you hear a loud thud as the vision looks towards the door and sees the angel figures, these crazed madmen come through, and before she can even react, she's already skewered. It starts off with the hands and feet, keeping this figure alive. And you see one figure walk in. You see the footsteps walk on in, and before you can get a glimpse of the face, you see the sword pierce through the face, and the vision goes black.
Oh! Shit. Alright. Answer a couple questions.
Did you do that in another room?
Oh, yeah.
Just making sure.
I will clean up, bury the body, an appropriate designation. Pretty much I'm going to ask the bartender. Where can I bury a body?
My gosh.
Just a body in general, or like, are you trying to bury it respectively?
Respectively.
Up at the church.
Can I do it in the backyard?
That is where the cemetery is, yes.
No, I mean in the back of this place.
If you want to, it wouldn't be a proper burial, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
If I give you 100 gold, would you help me?
Are you just not strong enough to dig hole?
Yeah.
Sure.
Help. And it stays between us.
I brought this horn to
Consider
your house
it
last
done.
night and then I killed her.
Yeah.
As far as Dimitri's concerned.
I'll assist where I can with the burial.
And faster than you can even imagine. Like, you've seen some strong workers in your day. You've seen some efficient workers in your day. But you've never seen a grave dig. Like a proper grave. And, like, not even like a just enough of a hole to put a body in, but like a perfect 6x6 square. Not even like rounded out, like fully, like as if someone literally took a ruler and just went, as if someone photoshopped like Minecraft dug it. Like,
Love that.
like this was mathematically cut out, and the only thing he has is a shovel.
Yeah, teach me that one day.
You're gonna have to stay one day.
Consider it.
Fair enough.
And then when he's done, I want to turn to Earth as though nothing ever happened.
So he helps with at least putting the dirt back over the body, and then you use whatever druid craft, I assume, to just kind of help mold the grass to look as if it was never there.
Got a shower, bath.
And bathies. It's very much like a Japanese bathhouse where like it is like one elongated bath and like rooms for you to be able to like shower off in, but like not like just a singular like this is just a bathroom.
Gonna go there, wash up, and then pass the fuck out.
Cool. As you all wake up, and it is the next morning. Everyone is long rested. It's probably by this point 9 in the morning, because after everything y'all have dealt with, y'all need some fucking sleep. You guys all get the benefit of a long rest. You're fully healed, no exhaustion.
Even that one?
Even that one. Even that one.
I know who you're talking about too.
As you guys wake up between about like 9:30 in the morning. As you all wake up to a very similar scent
Bacon!
of eggs and bacon coming from downstairs.
Heck, you really shouldn't have.
As Mazeltov
I could do better.
kicks the door open and sprints downstairs.
What?
You looked at me, so I looked back.
And if you aren't awake by the point that the smell of the food aroma doesn't awaken you, the sound of as Mazeltov kicks the door open definitely awakes you.
Yeah, I've texted me. Hey guys, we gotta wake up. Hey guys.
Bacon!
Oh, we're awake now.
You say the thing about, like, I can do better, so Philomina just sits back down.
Oh yeah, no. I'd definitely start. I'd break out the grill, put it in the middle of the room, and just start going to town with myself.
As soon as
Whoa!
as soon as you fire
I
up
said what I said.
as soon as you fire up the grill, you hear inside of your mind, you know you can just come down here and help me, right?
Did anybody else get that one?
What?
Anybody else get that ping?
Looks of confusion all around.
Home slice, you're a chef. I'm just sitting here trying to make food.
All right,
I will pay you for your assistance.
He's got lots of gold now.
I have recently come to the sum of roughly 105 gold, give or take. And I am more than happy to pay you at least 20 gold in order to make a sufficient breakfast for you and your compatriots, if you are willing to put in work.
Yeah, let me. I'll think back. Yeah, let me round everybody up and bring them
You
down.
just say it outside.
Fantastic.
Sorry,
Say it out
I
loud, just like.
heard a voice in my head asking me to cook for the tavern. So come on, downstairs, everybody. You probably need you probably need a hood or something, or do you? I'm sorry, I don't want to cross any lines. I know you got a little heated last night on the whole protection thing, but I don't know if like your face is like, hey, come and attack because you're. I'm sorry.
People don't exactly like me,
Got it.
but it's not going to be like I have to wear a mask or wear a hood just to walk around. People just won't interact with me.
10-4, easy. All right, then downstairs. Breakfast is on me.
Does she want to change her clothes?
As soon as
Does she want to leave
as
the
soon as
pajamas?
Tex leaves the room, he looks at you two and goes like, "So is this like a body shot situation where like he like literally like serves it up, or is this like is it, he's just
Look,
like
you know, we just met him,
I
so it could be.
you know better than I do. I'm asking you guys.
I mean,
Definitely
look,
could be.
Can it be?
If it
Maybe.
Oh?
Do you want it to be?
Kind of. I mean, like
I can make a special order for you.
Secret menu!
Philomina starts putting the extra clothes back.
Y'all know y'all got to pay extra for that, right? Like that's just yeah.
20
That's
gold.
the episode title.
He
Secret
goes,
menu.
Special order!
Did you hear that whole thing?
No. Hey, bacon downstairs. We got biscuits, gravy. Got some eggs going. Yeah, we're going downstairs, guys. Come on.
Just look at her. It's like, chill. He's gonna figure it out if he don't stop.
It definitely changed from last night.
Gosh, she got fucking horny. What is your charisma?
My charisma, honestly, it ain't that bad. Let's see. It's a 15.
Alright.
And what's your strength?
Strength is an 18.
He's pretty decently good looking.
Yeah.
Fucking built like a fucking brick shithouse.
I
Like
mean, he's an orc.
exactly.
Blooded.
It's the single tusk.
It's a single tusk in
Does it have a little
the
chain
12
on it?
pack. It's not just a 6 pack. It's a fucking 12 pack.
That's where he keeps his supplies. He just
Yeah.
pops one open.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you need a ladle? Got one. Storage compartment 4. Pop.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Gotcha. All right. Dimitri,
Привет, comrade.
fuck was that? I will gladly join you in the kitchen, but what the fuck?
Magic, comrade. If you're going to sit here and cook within my inn, at the very least, at least come down here and let me pay you for your services and use
Fair enough. Sorry.
actual equipment.
I'm not gonna lie. I assumed you're just kind of a normal person.
I don't have a lot of magic. I'm not the most skilled in it, and it is kind of like a true arcane. Like it wasn't like divine or nature. Like it was like honestly, it just kind of works to help keep tabs on my.
You know
my
what?
friends.
No need to explain.
Fantastic.
But
Cool.
thank you
'cause
for explaining.
It's a whole
All right.
beat.
Beats?
Beat. Yes.
We have beats?
Bears,
do you
Battlestar Galactica.
want beats? I can make you beats, or he can make you
Some
beats.
beats?
I can make you some beats.
Some beats?
What is
Beach
happening?
one.
Blueberry.
Blueberry beats.
Blueberry beats.
Let me go out and go and take ingredients. You
2 4.
do
All right.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Honestly, my specialty is kegs and eggs.
Cakes and eggs.
So like, that's at least what I do. But if you have things you are better at, then by all means,
Why fix something?
Philomina sticks her head in the
Why
kitchen.
fix
I
something that
heard
ain't been
kegs.
broken?
kegs and eggs. Yes, that
Yes,
is my
please.
specialty. How do you want your eggs?
On you.
Oh.
Immediately takes off his shirt. Immediately takes off his shirt, and it's it is fucking homie's tatted.
Use the table!
And how do you
So
want
use
kegs?
the tail.
Use the table.
And how do you want kegs? What kind of ale?
Okay, all of it. Any of it, I believe.
There's about 5 different full-size barrels, and they're all like labeled different things on the front of the barrel. Barrel.
There.
Awesome. Bring it with you. Sibyl, I've got lots to share.
Let me get ingredients for your friend. The Tex.
Yes,
if-
Tex. Thank you.
That one. Let me get ingredients to help him cook for your friend, and then I will complete special order.
They're gonna drop some
Yeah.
beats.
Yeah.
Yep, I got beats for the little men. Anybody need anything special? Any allergies? Anything I should be aware of? I'm not trying to kill nobody out here.
No allergies.
Cool. Irina.
I think she wants some green eggs and ham.
Blushes, doesn't say anything.
All right.
Nothing.
Kegs and eggs.
It's
All
all
right. All right. Kegs and eggs. You're looking a little flushed, so I'm gonna add some meat in there. Is protein all right?
Yeah.
Sausage?
Some orca sausage would be great.
All right. Sounds good. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I got a recipe for that. That's very easy. Yeah.
I think I lead her way back to the table.
Has it been steaming all night?
No. Sorry. No, I haven't steamed anything.
You will cut me?
I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
Slowly pulls out her sword.
Not before
Hold
we
on.
heal those arms.
Brings down a bloodied one.
Oh no.
And like fully not like you can tell both of you guys are like just honestly like having fun. You're like actually trying to hurt, but it's like full on like a fencing thing where it's like ching 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 ching.
With non-fencing swords.
Exactly, with actual long swords, not like rapiers or fencing swords. Like with long swords. Ching ching ching.
Sorry. Huzzah! I can't wield it with one hand. Bigger than my body.
Fair enough. As Armenia and Mazeltov are
We have this tavern to ourselves, or are we just terrorizing the
at the
patrons?
moment, yes. So the inn is right now, at least for the breakfast time, is just the 5 of you guys and Dimitri.
Oh, okay. Not terrorizing no patrons or nothing like that.
2 people are gonna get some sausages.
I mean, 3 if someone wants to come too.
Oh. You guys can do a choo-choo train.
I mean, I'm willing to share.
What are we talking about? Just don't fit it all in your mouth at one time. You may choke.
Dimitri, that sounds like a lot of metal going on out there.
You know what? Let them have their fun.
Alright.
I think they need to let some of the stress out. You know, honestly, as long as they don't break my shit, I don't care. And then, as soon as he says that, you just hear a crack of wood. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I have
You go ahead. Protect your shit. I got it.
Just fill me in from the back. I have mending, don't worry!
You watch him walk, like, bust out of, like, the kitchen area. Grab both of the long swords and fully grab them by the hilt, like, the actual blade, and bend both of them. Like...
Aw. Dimitri, we're gonna need those. we need those.
Yeah, you can get them back when you're done.
Okay.
I also have bending.
Okay.
How, if I own a fucking inn, and especially me, I like to fight. So if I sat here and had bar fights all the time and didn't fix my shit, it would be a problem. It would cost too much money. Part of magic I learned, it's how to talk to people and how to fix shit. That is kind of the cap on my magic. I don't have a whole lot of magic, but that is at least my basis.
That's good magic to know.
Yeah. It's enough to run business effectively.
Nah.
Do you know cure wounds? Can you heal?
Not really.
I can teach you.
You should learn. It's
I
a
am
good trifecta with the two others.
I am proficient with medicine kit. If that makes any bit, but I cannot magically heal now. It is outside the wheelhouse. That's more of a divine magic path, probably better for you two and potentially your friend in back. For me, I am.
I mean, it only takes a loose devotion.
But doesn't it take some very skilled hands?
That takes devotion nonetheless.
Huh?
Doesn't it take some very skilled hands?
Yes, exactly.
You show them.
I don't know. You heard.
His shirt has been off this whole time, by the
But
way.
are you hurt?
Didn't answer my question.
No, I'm hurt. Whatever shall I do?
Oh no, there was oil on my fist. Huh. How did that get there? Really blood. He needs his bath too. Somehow. Man.
Not gonna use my healing hands on fake blood. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh no, that's real.
Okay, but it's not his. He's not bleeding.
Oh.
I'll bend that blade too. Don't try me.
It's already bent.
I'll do it again.
Oh. Well, you should probably get cleaned up.
Poor Sybil sitting in the corner just eating her breakfast.
Probably go to
After you wipe all that oil on me, I'm kind of.
Yeah,
She's
no,
annoying.
about every couple minutes I come out with a new plate. Just there you go.
Tex, are you good to handle things from here?
Oh yeah, no, I got it,
Awesome.
boss. Go
Let
for
me prepay you. I'm going to go and wash up.
Wait, before you go.
What?
There's some on your back. Oh my god, you need someone to get your back for you.
Thank you,
Good
Dimitri.
weekend.
Thank you, Tex.
Here's a sponge.
There's a plate for you in the kitchen whenever you want it.
I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's something on your hands too now.
Okay, great.
Ah.
Fantastic.
Jack, you just
for
love him hanging.
Yep, totally did. Didn't even.
you fully left me hanging. I was fully like sitting here like
Oh yeah, no, he's going full kitchen mode. He fucking there's
It's like,
a
I
plate in the
can't shake your
kitchen.
hand, not to wash my hands again.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I will be in that house if you need me. And walks off, just absolutely smothered in oil. All over his fucking body. And I wish it was, like, sexy, but at this point, like, it looks like he's almost sweating oil.
Yeah, too much. Too much.
You know, it's a two-person job.
Too much. You put too much on him. He just looks like a slimy pig. Like, no, why?
Then go clean it.
When he's clean, I'll admire again. Hey, if you're so interested, you go.
No, too big.
Sybil didn't seem interested, so.
Too small. Just right. Sorry, what?
Oh well.
as you see as she looks at the three
It's too
guys. Too big, too small. Just
Tie the hair bun.
Oh,
My 18 charisma's just.
hey,
look at me.
how good are you with that orc sausage?
Huh? I mean, it's a family recipe. It's
goddamn
it's-
right it is. Sorry, what?
Like is it like the normal size sausages, or like you gotta get it going to like make it grow?
I mean, it depends on the casing. The casing is kind of the main thing. It kind of depends on how big you want it. It can be whatever big you want it to be.
Like, do you recommend like 2 hands to bite it, or like just like stick it all in your mouth at once?
I mean,
Is this normal?
Yeah. I mean, this is
you
normal.
do it
for
kind of
the
however
3
you
days
want.
we've
Some
been
people cut
together.
it up. Some people just, take it by hand. And I don't know.
Should you like probably like get it wet first before you eat it?
I probably wouldn't. Like, I mean, I can put a glaze on it if you want. Like, but other than that,
Yeah, I think what kind of glaze you got?
I definitely. I mean, I can make whatever type of glaze you want. I mean, I can do like a little
Can you make
raspberry.
it a little like shiny and like make go down the throat a bit better?
Well, I mean, any type of glaze would help with that. This is all going over Texas head. Just. I mean, any type of glaze would help with that. I mean. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the kitchen.
Okay.
All right.
How good are you at getting out stains?
I'm not. I mean, I clean the dishes well.
So you think you gotta like really get your hands in it and work at it to get stains out if you need to clean something?
Yep, totally. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
I've got a plan. I take Irina's hand. I was like, come with me. I take her into the kitchen and I go, Tex.
What?
Irina was really wondering if you could show her some like knife techniques.
Do
She
you?
wants to learn how to chop vegetables really good.
Well, I
and
mean,
that
it's.
takes- yeah.
Oh yeah. It's essentially just like.
Yeah, I'm used to their swords, but not.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's really about the finesse. It's about the rocking. I get it. I get it.
I don't know if I just might need help.
Yep, no worries. I just I go into like the full like putt like right behind her, hand on top of her hand. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna rock. You're gonna put the tip of the knife
You gotta
on the
rock.
cutting board.
Inspiration.
Again, not reading
Inspiration
anything.
girl.
Inspiration for the enabler and the full-on like not buying into it, but full staying in character. Like, yep. So all you gotta do is that.
Yeah, so you keep the tip of the
kitchen
knife on
supposed to
the
be that
board and
steamy?
just rock. You just gotta rock, but watch your fingers. You gotta kind of curl your fingers like this, kind of make a knuckle, so that you don't cut your tip of your finger off. All right?
Just
All right.
rock with it. Okay.
Yeah, just rock. No, not with your body. That's just weird. I mean, if there's a barn outside, maybe put your body into it, but like that's just weird. Okay. Yeah, just it's a nice easy rock. Just do that, and you're good. It's pretty simple.
You see,
Alright.
after a while, she starts to like actually.
Yeah,
It's like
good job.
it's definitely novice because like
Oh,
people
yeah.
are like just showing her, but like she's at least starting to get good. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You can cut your own vegetables up now, or fruits, or whatever.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You all fucking see she's right as a goddamn tomato. Homeboy's not paying attention. He's looking at the vegetables and everything that she chopped. He's looking at that. He's
Actually,
not
I'm gonna
looking at-
borrow all of what you just took.
So you're gonna give it back to her, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
borrow.
give her a great plate of food. Yeah.
How are you with fish?
Huh?
How are you with fish?
Yeah, not too bad.
Make
Not
a
my
dexterity
greatest.
saving throw for me.
Damn.
Not my
gonna start
greatest
throwing
medium, but I'm all right with it.
16.
You watch as the kitchen knife that she was just holding flies out the front window, and just barely passes Mazeltov's face.
Whoop.
As it just barely grazes like the side of his head, and you see it almost like clips off just like the tip of a feather, and just sticks into the wall.
Kitchen safety here.
Irina, was that you? Did you just do that? Irina, was that you?
Sorry.
So, okay. I didn't know how deep you were in this.
Sorry, what?
The knife that you just used
What
flew. it flew out of here and almost killed Mazel.
Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. We should probably check that knife
So
out. Maybe there's some
crazy.
magical properties that maybe Dimitri didn't tell us about. Well, that's crazy. We should go check that out. And she
Yeah, no, definitely.
like
Cursed
rushes out the kitchen
knife
to go
of
grab it.
stabbing. It's a weird name.
And you see as she exits out the kitchen, passes her on the bar counter, and like stops at Mazeltov for half a second, and then goes to like the actual knife. What you hear is, shut the fuck up! I swear to God, the next one won't miss.
Then take a hold of that orc sausage and go to town.
I swear to God, I'm gonna stab you.
Hey, you know what?
Try me.
I'm just trying to give you some
And,
guidance.
and I'm trying to fucking stab you if you keep it up.
Okay.
Alright, is everybody good with their breakfast? I'm gonna go back and clean up a little bit. Yeah, Irina, check out that knife. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know if that tried to go to the Baron or
Yeah, it
whatever,
doesn't.
but yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, sorry, I'm almost diving into like a female Dimitri there for a second. Yeah, it doesn't look magical or anything. That was so weird. I don't know what happened there. Do you mind bringing it back to the kitchen for me?
Yeah, no, it's gotta get cleaned anyways. Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you're welcome. Alright.
I beat you to the punch.
Did you just admit to trying suicide?
I don't need your help.
And as like that is ending up, you see the door kick open as you see just a large thing of steam end up, and Dimitri comes out and wrapped in just a towel.
Philomina just posted
Well-
on the bar.
Well, now that they got all the oil off me, what did I miss?
So much. So much. Like one of your knives, we think it might be cursed.
Oh.
It's lying around on its own.
Well, that's a problem.
Possibly, but only for Mazeltov.
Wow.
Particularly just doesn't like it.
It's probably the old him.
Probably.
Probably.
You know, it's just very hard to get some connection sometimes with certain objects. And you gotta feel them out. Sometimes grip them and see where it goes. But you gotta have that courage, that guidance to just go for it.
Alright, Dimitri, all the dishes are done.
Wait,
everything's put away.
You cook everything and the dishes and put them away?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Pays you another 10 gold.
Oh, shit, alright. Well, I mean, it's just, you gotta keep it nice and tidy kitchen, you know?
Yeah, but I was not expecting in the time I went, took a bath, came back, that I haven't even gotten changed yet.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. I'm quick.
Very impressive. I appreciate it.
But honestly, you know, you, sir, very impressive. Like, all the tattoos, did you get them here, or did you get them...
Oh yeah, I got them here from David.
Oh, from David. Alright, cool.
David, not David. David.
David?
Yes, David with T.
Oh, with a T.
David?
Okay. Got it. Alright, yeah. I have to go talk
Him
to
and brothers run everything here. It is fantastic. His whole siblings run all the shops here. It is fantastic business, and I've learned a bit of business acumen from them as well.
Got it. Hell yeah. Alright, man. Just stop by them, see about some new ink. If we ever have some downtime. Speaking about downtime, though.
And with that name, since Jinn is not here, I will speak for Jinn, saying that that is also where he got his magical tattoo as well.
Did we know that?
Jinn,
Oh, yeah.
I think Jen told us
you
that.
do not, but that's why I'm saying Jinn is telling you that right now.
Oh, Jen's
That-
telling us that.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
because he won't be here for the next couple sessions. That he's saying that is also where he got his magical tattoo. So he does not just do normal tattoos; he also does magical tattoos as well.
Oh, nice. Dimitri, are any of your tattoos magical?
You want to find out?
Yes.
Come upstairs. I showed you.
Awesome. Warding bond.
She's just literally, she is not a morning person at all. She's just watching everything, just.
Oh, where's Philomina going? She going to help heal him up, or what?
Yes.
okay.
Teach him the ways of the hands.
Got it. Yeah, no.
We have to learn some healing cantrips.
And I think there's still some oil on him, so she might have to get that off.
Alright, makes sense to me.
So
Warding body.
we won't go into detail.
No, we want to go into detail.
Wait, if you return that, I'm just gonna be like, big injuries only.
I mean, there's about to be.
Okay, I guess we're going
Yeah.
into it then.
Man does not-
Everyone stop! Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start over. Just don't stop.
Look, Philomina has a metal tail. Injuries happen, okay?
Fair enough.
I also don't have warding bond.
Whips
So.
and chains,
You don't have
except
wording
me.
bond?
No,
Why would you
come
say it? I thought
on.
I was doing things.
So if the inn stops are rocking, will you be leaving?
Do I have warding?
Well, we
That
gotta.
depends.
I gotta double check that I have warding.
It
How
all
Yeah.
depends on when
Yeah.
you guys want to start to leave, because.
Wording
Well,
bond only
I
lasts for an
actually do.
hour, so like.
I actually do have warding.
We've got time.
If or when they fall through the floor,
There you
that
go.
might be the time to
I
leave.
have it. Warding bond.
Okay, we're good.
Warding bond. Okay, amazing. So we have both warded bonding each other.
Both
Well,
gonna feel
before
it
you
double?
waste a spell slot, I think it goes both ways.
Oh.
We're both gonna know when the other takes damage.
Oh. Oh.
That's the whole reason I did it, so I didn't have to be in the room with her. I knew she was getting hurt. No, it only goes one way.
I
So
was
Okay.
in the room when it happened.
I used to see that person like in this corner just eating food while I'm doing
So-
So
for-
for future reference, Rob, when you leave, we all turn into a bunch of horny motherfuckers.
for brevity's sake,
How good was
what
it?
does warding bond say? Because I need to know what information's about to be.
This
Put
spell
across.
wards a willing creature that you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of you, it gains a +1 bonus to AC, protection,
Okay.
and saving throws, and it has resistance to all damage.
Okay.
Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So we're about to. Oh god.
That's why I told her. I said big damage only. Don't come up
So
with
this is where. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. So this is how we're gonna end the session.
It's always gonna be us.
Oh my.
Was Dimitri secretly evil?
So
He's secretly the Duke.
Aaron.
as you guys get into the room,
Oh.
all of his tattoos glow.
No.
And the only words he says are, "They fortify stamina."
Oh no.
Yes.
Hey, Dimitri, you gotta turn this off, man.
Over the course of the next hour and a half, you guys both take 10
Ow,
damage.
hold on, I was mid-drink.
Over the course of the next hour and a half, you guys both take 10 damage.
How rough do you like it?
And because of there is a literal mystic bond, you feel not just the pain, but everything she's feeling. And I do mean everything.
It's only because you gave it back. You got
Correct.
me.
Correct. Because you both cast out each other, you guys both feel the exact same thing for the next hour and a half.
everything.
So what can we see from her?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
And that is how we'll end the session. As always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master, Dom. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Been horny apparently.
And it's been unhinged. And I knew it would be this. I just didn't know it would be this bad.
Dear God, help us all.
Have a great night, and then we'll see you guys next week for Barovia Nights. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh.
Vietnam.